think we're
Hey,
here.
What's up?
are we here?
I think, yeah, it looks
Huzzah.
like it. It looks
Yeah.
like it.
All right. Welcome
Yeah.
everybody to High Shelf Gaming. Thank you for showing up. We're gonna play some Mass Effect, and we're playing a one shot. We're playing the well, subjectively the bad guys in our story.
The antagonists.
Antagonists,
Yeah.
that's the
Yeah,
word.
there you go.
But I got first off some announcements. Wednesday, come and watch me and Ethan and Mike and Katrina and David all be crushed underneath the power of capitalism. And there may be some zombies in there somewhere
Right.
too with red markets. Also, Thursday, Ethan, you are in a game with Cyberwolf Connor, right?
Every other Thursday. So we played
Every
last
other Thursday.
Thursday, and then this Thursday's Tomb on the Con Save, Tomb of Annihilation. But then the next Thursday, Urban Shadows again.
Urban Shadows. Okay, and you're
Yeah.
all down in Louisiana, right?
Yeah, it's like a
Louisiana.
Lafayette, New Orleans mix mash kind of Imagine City, but yeah, we all basically live on Bourbon Street. It's great.
Awesome. So yeah, come and check that out on every other Thursday night. Every other Saturday you can find us here playing Mass Effect, Cyberpunk, something. We'll play something. Unfortunately, we do not have our fearless leader here today. He has to take care of family business, baby and them. Taylor, what do you guys got going on the con save?
What do we have going on? Really not. Oh, Tomb of Annihilation. Ethan did my announcements for me. We got Tomb of Annihilation Thursday. We play some video games on Sundays. Whenever me and the Game Watch crew can get together. So keep an eye out for that. I think Tuesday I think we're playing Cyberpunk if Casey is good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Tuesday, Casey's coming over. We're gonna play some Cyberpunk, a quick little like 3 episode run of a module by Lion Banner Games. And then yeah, that's it.
And one last thing is that you can find both HSG and the con save over this September in Indy running Cyberpunk for Gen Con. And
Hell
you,
yeah.
Taylor, and David are on a
Yeah,
panel
we're
with
on a panel.
Artest, right?
Yes. I'd have to look and see exactly who it is. I think there's been some schedule change, but I know it's me and David and Patrick Knaus, and then I believe Simon, Wandering DM. I can't remember how to pronounce his last name without looking at it, so I'm not going to. Wandering DM. Um, I believe all of us and then some Artelsorian folks are gonna just talk about Cyberpunk and DMing the game, and then running games, and then just being in, socializing, that thing we haven't done in years.
In a year, years. It's only been 1 year, Taylor. I know it's
Year
felt like 6, but
It's
I
been
mean, it's
100
felt
years.
longer. I moved out here into the middle of nowhere in 2019, so I didn't socialize in 2019 either. I'm, like, really itching for it.
okay. All right. Well, yeah. So yeah, come and find David and the crew and the con save all milling around. You might even see
Yeah,
people like me and maybe even Ethan. I don't know.
yeah.
Wow. I
That
can
would
be
be
anywhere.
miraculous. Because I'm
Oh, that's right.
maybe,
Maybe.
who knows? Maybe I discover the secret of teleportation.
Ooh,
Maybe you
then
just
that
sneak
would
a
be
ride.
miraculous. I'm
Maybe I
really
see. Yep.
excited.
Maybe I
I
ditch my job and I sneak in the bed of a truck. Just
There you
Possibly.
go.
stow away.
I was really excited, like, the power of the internet and these fun things. I'm in just, like, a Facebook group of, like, women D&D players, and one of the girls, like, posted about wanting to play Cyberpunk at Gen Con, and she got signed up for a game, and she's in my game, and I was like, I would get to run your game." I was like, "How cool is the internet?" That I'm just like, "What's up, my
Oh, that's
dude?
awesome.
This will be so fun."
That's cool. Awesome. So yep. That's the. I think that's pretty much all the announcements, unless anybody else has anything coming up that I missed.
Someday, we'll have more stuff.
Yep.
Yes, we do things.
Um,
Yeah.
Anybody wants to, you can join either one of our discords, the Con Save or HSG. You can find us there. All of us are on right now
Heck
either an
yeah.
Apex or a Dead by Daylight kick. It's one or the
and
other.
Minecraft, Blair. We have
Or
Minecraft
Minecraft.
mornings again.
Or both, or all three. Oh yeah, that
All
too.
three. So, as much as
I
we
don't know
love
if I'm on the Apex.
this, just come over. Join the dark side.
Just do it.
It's fun. We have cake.
Just do it.
You get to mindlessly
Escape
murder
cake.
people. So, with all that out of the way, let's while players are ready, let's dive in.
It's so
All
exciting.
right.
Let's
So,
do it.
we find ourselves in Alliance space tonight, just above Earth, where the Citadel has been resting for the last 10 years since the end of the war. The camera is panning in. You see all of the ships, the Alliance, the Turian, some Quarian ships, Guardian that didn't quite get away from before the shutdown, and we keep panning in. We go through all of the wards, Zakira Ward, past CSEC, and we start getting into darker and dimmer lights, and you start seeing soldiers with blacked out armor and with a special patch on the side that signifies that you're in the presence of where the specters hang out. And you get that sweeping through with people following other people until you finally round the bend, and we find ourselves in a command center where you, Sin, are sitting with all all my other players' characters, because I got to put up their names, because I didn't just make this 2 days ago. Um,
Definitely not.
why not everybody introduce each other and what you do and who you are? Taylor.
Hi. I don't really know who she is yet. We'll find out. I am Sin, or I want to say Senorita. That is not it. Senritia. But Sin's easier. I am a Taurian. I am a motherfucking badass. Got lots of biotics going on. And she's probably just like kind of one of those like just kind of sitting and silently watching and really just being a present instead of being a presence.
All
Just
right,
chilling.
Gavin.
So I am playing Satine Paris this evening, and I am an SR. And what you see Satine doing is on her Omni tool, and she has two Omni tools, one on each arm, and she's like texting on both of them, just kind of giggling to herself in the corner, with like her feet up on the desk, like crossed over, and just kind of texting on both. When she's not texting on the other one, she goes to the other one.
How do you? Oh, okay. So not at the same time.
Yeah.
I was trying to
Not
figure
at the
out
same time,
I was
so,
trying to figure out
yeah.
like how that works. How you get on both?
Yeah, so she's reading both of them at the same time, but she's only typing one at a time.
Skill.
The flaw of
I
being
already
a neat thing.
like the energy of this character already. How about you, Ethan? What you got, my man?
Oh yeah. I'm playing Tatum Leal, a Jarrell. Just real bastard, man. Seems like no relation to Channing, I don't think. Being a Drell and all, but yeah, I got some biotics, got some guns, got some just nasty things going on. Just so many solo points, just all around. It's great, but yeah,
Hell yeah.
pretty suave based on the art. Just pretty, I don't know, pretty put together. Seems like much like Channing.
And what we got? I mean, he is a handsome Drell, very handsome, lady killer. And what we got, Blair?
I am playing. Let's see if I say this right. Rillo Gales.
Yep.
Yeah. A Solarian infiltrator. I'm currently reading and learning. We're all learning together. Very I'm gonna say serious. What's on the brain is the job, and that's about it. No, doesn't have any hobbies. Opposite of what I normally play.
Very
No
clean
hobbies.
room, I bet.
A very clean room. Super serious, doesn't joke, no pranks. But it's very
Drinking.
Do I?
Drink.
A lot of drinking or no drinking?
No drinking. No drinking. I mean, my body is a temple.
Who are you?
I don't
What
know.
is this character?
I don't know. But
New
very
territory.
yeah, very tech heavy? Question mark? As demolitions I see.
No.
Yeah. I know. So we're gonna be got some stealth, got some tech. Not really. See, education's a little low, so not really super.
Didn't really go
More-
to school.
Who the fuck needs school?
Streets.
Who the
Ooh,
fuck?
the
Cool.
streets. Who the
The
fuck needs
School
school?
of Hard Knocks.
I
Yeah.
was about to say it.
As my grandfather says, yes.
So this is kind of odd because, though, to give oversight, in 10 years, the council have decided that the Spectres have too much free will, too much power. They don't want another Saren. They don't want another Shepherd. For all the good that Shepherd did, he broke some. He caused a lot of issues, and you have still a lot of operational freedoms, but the Spectres in and of itself now have a command structure. But to have all of you here is unnormal. Usually Spectres are still solo, so this must be a big deal. And the person that called you is the leader of the organization at this point, Eliza Mahler. And I'll go ahead and show players, show everyone. Let me know if this shows up.
Mm-hmm.
From what y'all know, Eliza Mahler spent most of her time defending Earth on the planet Earth during the Reaper War. Highly decorated N7 soldier, was a Spectre candidate, but was overlooked multiple times. She had a running in with Shepard, liked Shepard, but kind of didn't like the idea that he went with Cerberus. Glad that he came back, but she started realizing that the Spectres might have too much power. So after the war and after some of the rebuild, she got in contact with the new human because, I don't know a player who didn't shot Udina. And if you did, you're a true renegade. If you did not shoot Udina in the third game, you're a true renegade, and I don't know what to do with you.
Yeah.
So
I didn't fuck with the council from game one, so
with the help of the new human, after elections were over, the new human counselor, Miss Lawson, that name might sound familiar. She wrote up a draft paperwork to curtail the power of the Spectres and to make sure that somebody was in charge, but somebody who isn't close to the Spectres. So she nominated herself, and Lawson agreed. Got the other counselors on the side, and here we are, the leader of the Spectre organization. With that said, you are still a shadow operative. Nothing is declassified. Nobody really knows how many you are. You're still very much a Spec Ops team. It's just now you have to answer to somebody, and if you don't answer to somebody, she sends somebody like you guys to go find that Spectre and usually put a bullet in their brain. If you can bring them back, that would be nice. Y'all know her as a hardliner, no nonsense type of individual, and if you don't answer a question fast enough, her bodyguards might make you answer quicker. With that said, the doors have sweep open, and you see her standing in the middle looking on an Omni tool as she's reading her messages, flanked by a very tall Krogan in blacked out armor and full faceplate. Has the Spectre badging on his chest, and that's on her left. On her right is a equally as tall, broad-shouldered Turian, also fully helmeted with the Spectre badging. Those are her two bodyguards. Nobody knows their names. Nobody asks. The Krogan is obviously the first Krogan ever to be a Spectre, but nobody knows how he got approved. So she walks in and she looks out and is like, I see that y'all are here. Excellent. Well, let's get down to business, shall we? As she walks over, pokes the hologram that's in the middle, and a ship pops up that looks kind of in disrepair. What y'all see here is what's left of purgatory.
Hmm.
Do any of y'all know what purgatory is or what it was? No?
Prison
I'm gonna
ship,
say
right?
Bar, right?
I'm gonna say no for the benefit of the audience.
Yep. For the, well, yeah, I was gonna appreciate it. Correct.
I don't know
Sim.
what that
This
is,
was
says Tatum.
yes. Purgatory was owned by the Blue Suns, ran by a Turian. I don't remember his name. She kind of waves him off. Shepard made a mess of it, breaking out Jacqueline, or Jack, as she likes to go by, who's now running our Biotics division. Wild girl, that one was. He made a mess of it. Kind of went in disrepair, then got bought up by SGG, an SGG scientist. Now, we didn't think nothing of it, and we kind of had our problems back in the day, so we didn't think much of it. And now, he seems to be creating some things that are a problem. Manufacturing biotics, manufacturing mechs, a lot of mercenaries work, and he's making it really hard for our trade routes out that way. He seems to be just a pirate. But it would be a good test run for this squad. I need you guys to go, isolate, and destroy the asset. Or bring him back. Get any tech, see what he was developing. Any technology, anything new, awesome. The Solarians want him dead. Apparently, he used to work on the Genophage. So, but with that said, I want y'all to get information out of him. Because there's a loose tie to a new group called Equilibrium. And I don't like what I'm hearing about it. She walks over and brings up the sign for Equilibrium. Show players.
Ooh.
This is a symbol. Don't let the yin and yang fool you. Don't let the peace that they spew on the extranet mean anything. This entity seems to try to take the place of what a Cerberus was, except that they are, unlike it was human centric, they seem to be accepting anyone and everyone under their umbrella. They seem to want to create some kind of balance in the universe. We cannot let something like this happen. We cannot let these terrorist organizations get a foothold. We are just now getting back on our feet, and a group like this can cause a lot of havoc. Now, they seem mostly isolated, the main group, in the Omega territories, and in the Terminus systems. But every single day, more and more relays are coming back online. It's only a matter of time before they start making their way here. I want to find out more about them. And if he has ties to these people, I want to know who they are. So before you kill him, question him for me. Is that understood?
Understood. We get him, find his tech, find out about Equilibrium, do away with him.
When do we leave?
Yesterday.
I have a quick question, ma'am, if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
Are you expecting any sort of unreasonable defenses? This seems like a job that could easily be handled by just myself or anyone here. Why a team?
Well, I want to see how y'all work together, for one, because it might be a bigger mission that you could definitely find interesting ahead of time. Also, yes, we're expecting your Miramex, mercenaries, the lot, and a lot of them. And though I would believe infiltrating would be a good idea and being quiet, I also want to make a statement. To be like, yeah, the Alliance, the council space is not to be messed with, especially to this equilibrium. Some of the rhetoric of bringing down the power and bringing the power to the people. They act like we're not that we're the terminus systems. That a few hold the power. We're democratically elected. We don't need that kind of chaos. We lost too many people for the peace that we have, for some upstart group to rock the boat. So our job is to keep the peace by any means necessary.
Copy that.
Any other questions?
Yeah. Quick question. What will this help me get higher in the requisition order? Possibly, maybe.
The big Turian's like, if you come back alive, absolutely. What are you looking for?
I have a whole list. I could send it to you later. Maybe. Maybe send it to you now. Whatever's easier. I have it ready now. Should I send it now?
Send it now,
No.
soldier.
I'll send it later.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll send it now?
No,
Okay.
send it
Hang on.
now.
Just send it. Just send it. And it's just a really long list of like hardware.
And she looks back. She gets it on all the tools. She looks up at you like, how do you even know about half this stuff? You know what? I don't want to know. You're a Spectre.
Sure.
I expect you to know this, but some of the stuff is classified.
And she'll look around the room to like anyone to like give us nod at, but everyone is so stern so far, and just kind of like a sigh, like, oh, okay, I guess this is a happy fact only for me. Self high five under the table.
Under the table. I love it. I act like I'm going to scratch my head, but I turn my head kind of towards her and just wink. Go back.
Fist bump again. I mean, like fist, like yes, clench under the table.
You will be. She's just like, young Spectres, love them. You will be assigned to the Omaha, the SR3 Omaha. Also, we're going to be testing out experimental tech on that. We've upgraded it. As some of y'all know, the Omaha is the third ship in the line of the Normandy class ships. You know about the legendary stealth systems. Well, we've had a new coating on there that should be able to project and reflect space. So not only will you be invisible to scanners, but you will also be invisible by the eye. It's new tech. We're not worried because the ship itself seems kind of defunct, so you shouldn't worry about any weapons. But it would be nice to know if you show up on their doorstep and they're surprised by a ship that size. Like I said, we wanted the council wants this done. Wanted this done yesterday. So the quicker you guys get your gear, quicker you assemble, the better it is. Once you take off, I expect a report in less than a week. Understood?
Understood.
Yep.
All right. Dismissed. And she turns around, walks out with her bodyguards. The Turian is looking at you, Gavin, your character, just kind of shaking the head like, are you serious? Like with the, are you serious? Do you not know who this is? Kind of walk. And they
and just
exit.
like, hey, what's up?
You hear a low grumble of a laughter from the Krogan. Annie, I like her. She's not that bad for a Turian. And they walk out. So we can fast forward to y'all getting on the ship, or what's up?
Satine would offer the group, hey, I know reports are annoying, so for 500 credits each, I'll write a report for each of you after the end of this.
I handle my own reports. Thanks, though.
Okay, your call. I have a really good predictive algorithm of your writing, but sure, whatever you want. It's only 500, but that's all right.
How did you build that algorithm?
So you know the extranet?
You remember
What
how I
I
was the one that
do,
put your name in to become a Spectre? I bet I
yeah,
would have a lot of weight to get you out of the shop too, maybe.
yep. You probably write great reports. I won't write
Mhm.
you a report.
I'm just kidding. I like hit her on the shoulder.
Sweat, whatever SARS sweat looks like, it's just like beads.
Yeah, I'm good. I kind of just half-ass those normally, so they'd notice if it was like the least bit helpful. That's what you guys are here for, right?
Yeah, we fill in the holes in our reports for sure. Well,
Sorry.
Rilla's just been like sitting there like cleaning, like working on the like 3 guns she has. She's got like a fuck ton of guns. Just sitting there like just taking care of those. Only like half paying attention.
Rila, you report? You want me to write your report? Only 500. Pretty
Kind of
cheap.
like slowly looks at like stops. Like will slowly look up. Like, this is about tech. Tech is my thing. I can handle it. And then goes back.
Sure. Okay, I guess I'll just write my own reports.
That's normally how it works, yeah.
What it it's fine. Never mind. Okay. And she just stands up and walks towards the ship. Just like,
So as you guys are, unless anybody else any other scenes or want to look at anything else, as we find ourselves, you guys are walking out to a very lower end dock, kind of at the bottom of the Zakir ward, where not a lot of people, like you don't notice a lot of traffic going on. And as you guys walk in, as you're walking, each of the lights light up, so it's like low power. And as you guys get there, the doors to the windows start opening up. As you see, sitting just outside of that window is a blacked out with green highlights of what looks like the old Normandy. It's a little bit smaller than the SR2. They made it more like the original version, so it can be even lighter, but it has the same engine from the SR2, so it's faster than the SR1. This is built strictly for getting in and getting out as quickly and quietly as possible. It does have one phalanx cannon on there, so not a dual cannon, so it does have some defensibility. As you guys walk in there, the captain is there to meet you. He is a broad-shouldered human by the name of Jebediah. He's like, hey, how you doing? I'm the captain of this fine vessel. We'll make sure to get y'all in and out quickly and quietly. But try not to bring anything down upon our heads. We're not known for being a fighting ship.
and how long have you been flying for, Jebediah?
I started all the way back during the first contact war. He is an older man. I was flying on frigates then. Worked my way up, survived the Reaper War. Worked my way up, flew and captained almost every vessel, including the replacement of the Tokyo that was blown up in England. I now have the Tokyo 2. That was my command 6 months ago until they put me in charge of this ship. So I've been here for 6 months. Fine ship. My helmsman's one of the best. Funny type. Not used to having a Solarian fly my ship, but he does the job well. And we have an AI, which I'm not quite happy about.
Interesting. Well, that seems like a very good portfolio or resume you have there. I think we are in safe hands.
All right. Well, we have storage lockers on the second deck along with crew bunks. We have enough room because we're on a half. The council wants this to be a half crew type kind of situation. So there's plenty of room if y'all want to spread out. Dinner's at 6 galactic time. But you're all a Spectre, so you can eat whenever. But the kitchen closes at 10. So, is there anything
Question
else?
for you, Casey.
Mhm.
In this version of the world,
Mhm.
AI got wiped out, right?
Yes, but they have been secretly developing more AI in my world.
Okay.
And
So we
so this
fancy.
is, yeah, you guys do have AIs, and who knows, maybe some people didn't get wiped out. You never know. Maybe not. It depends on where your crew goes in the world, not this crew.
They're all our
Did
crew.
did VIs get wiped as AIs did, or did
No, VIs did
did
not.
not?
VIs. The thing with the game is that the AIs got wiped because it's, the more advanced, like ED and the Geth supposedly got wiped because they had Reaper code in them. So anything that had Reaper code is the reason why a lot of that stopped. But VIs and like anything that really didn't have Reaper code, they never made it clear. Bioware never made it clear if they got wiped. So my head canon is like anything that didn't have Reaper code was perfectly okay.
Got it.
But there has been, since the Quarians and everything went down with the Geth originally, there has been a ban on AIs. So to have a AI on an alliance ship is actually a very top secret rare thing. But they can't deny that the SR2 was a fantastic ship because of both their helmsman and Edie. So they're trying to replicate that, and that's kind of what's going on here. It doesn't have we'll call let's see, I haven't really thought of a name for it. Artemis.
Ooh.
Call this one Artemis. So.
Do you have a
We'll work on
place
the
to?
acronym.
Do you have a place to like train, like run?
Down in the cargo hold. Well, not a very big ship, but it's got a Mako and a shuttle down there. So that's probably, you can probably run on the perimeter. You
Okay.
know, as an exercise hall, we got a small workout room. You know, nothing outstanding, to be honest with you. Just enough to keep ZOG degradation to a minimum when we're in low power mode.
No like biotics rated areas or anything.
Oh, yes, we do have a section of that. Yeah, it's right next to the workout room, the jogging and weightlifting room. You can train your biotics there. It's been reinforced.
All right, I'll be there. See you guys when we get there. He's just gonna walk that direction. Just hands in pockets. Hands in pockets. Just walk that direction.
You would see she would be like rolling in a little Omni treadmill, and something that looks like a harness, and be like, I'll be in my room if you need me.
What is that, ma'am?
It's a training device.
Uh-huh. See, I read your file. Well, I know your files. Don't mess with the tech. Both of you. He points at at you, Gavin, and at almost called you Dell.
Rillo.
Rillo. It's like I've read both of y'all's files. Please don't mess with the tech. That's all I ask.
Sure. Yeah, no problem.
Rillo just like shoots daggers at him and says nothing, and like walks past him and then like into the ship.
Quite an interesting bunch here.
I have nothing to say to defend them. I've only really worked with a couple of them a couple of times, but they get the job done.
That's all I ask for. That keeping
Um,
my crew safe.
we can do that. That is 100% sure with everyone here. Um, do you mind if I just kind of maybe find somewhere to go over the reports and everything for this mission, and then maybe pop in and see you and the other, what are they called on ships? I guess still a pilot, right?
I mean, you can find him in his quarters,
Okay.
in the captain quarters. And he'd be like, "Yeah, actually, my CO will be running the ship for most of it, so you can use his office."
Yeah, I appreciate that. I'd like
No
to know
problem.
as much as possible about this purgatory and everything involved there, so we don't have any surprises.
Yeah, real nasty bit of work from what I heard. Hell, I heard some of you specters might have came out of there, and I might have. Who knows? It seems like a couple of them on my ship would have been perfect in there.
I've only heard stories, unfortunately. So
Yeah. Hopefully the stealth systems work out, and hopefully we don't come across some hidden danger that sends us all to an extinction. That's a joke, because of the normally. Okay, he walks
oh,
off. He walks off. He's like, okay. He's
jeez.
like these.
Oh, odd person. Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, so yeah. So you guys find yourselves on the ship. The ship docks. Anybody who's on the deck, knows that the ship docks, but it doesn't ask permission to leave. And as soon as it leaves, the power kinds of dims down as the ship starts flying, and it flies really, really close to a couple dreadnoughts. And you guys would know that that is very against the regulations here in Citadel space. But the ships don't react. And you see a smile on the captain's face because right now that invisibility shield is up and running, and it has worked magnificently. They did not see them, and the heat signatures did not come. Okay. Sorry, my truck dinged for some reason. Checking something. Hold on.
He did the ship sounds.
That's
We're taking off.
Self-destruct sequence initiated.
I'm sitting there like reading reports on purgatory with like my ears plugged, like these beeping noises are driving me
Sorry.
insane.
So yeah, no, now you guys, unlike where you guys are at in Omega, you guys come up to the first relay, and it's operational. And the captain de-stealths from everything, starts talking, you hear the chattering, and as they start making their first jump, and this wave of acceleration kind of comes over everybody as you guys do your first shot through what's going to be at least a 2-day trip of jumping into getting to the system where the ship has last been spotted. It's not in the terminus. It somehow has made its way over into Alliance space, and you guys are heading that way now. But it's going to take you about 2 days to get there. So that's where we find ourselves. Any questions that you guys have for the captain, or if you're trying to find anything, you'll probably find it with some rolls or anything like that.
Rillo is
So.
definitely looking into the tech of the ship.
All right, where you at?
Where to find the tech? Wherever people are not, being super stealthy and just trying to like avoid. This is like Rillo's entertainment for the next 2 days. Just being like as stealthy as possible, trying to find anything like all over, just going all over.
Okay. So we'll start with awesome.
Oh,
That was the beat, huh?
Yeah. I do believe my alternator is failing on my APU unit.
that's
No.
bad. That's not
That
good.
is bad. That's not good at all. I tell you what, real quick, guys, let's go to break while I figure this out.
All right, everybody.
call.
We'll be back soon, or not. You'll find out.
You'll
We're
find
gonna
out.
find out.
Bye.
I don't like that. I don't like
Hey,
that.
everybody.
Hey, how you
We're
doing?
back. We're fixing
Technical
We have some
lighting.
power.
We're fixing lighting. We're trying to conserve vehicle power. And it
I hate my
looks like
truck.
it's
I'm
working.
just gonna straight up say it. Yeah, it's barely working. It's always holding together with duct tape. Don't be a truck driver, kids. Stay in school.
Tonight, Casey is the elusive man.
Yes.
We can see half
All you
of
need
him.
is a cigarette to light up your face instead of the little lamp.
Just
Yeah.
hit the vape. Just
Get the vape.
You need to get the RGB on the vape.
Miranda. You
Miranda.
used to be able to find them.
You just get the
I've been
build you like a Gandalf's pipe, but it's all just like
Oh.
RGB and like neon, and it's just a big vape.
I bet I could find
It's a perk.
somebody out here who has built that. I guarantee. I'm gonna go on
100%.
Etsy tonight.
to-
Like I
need to
need
get a big
Gandalf vape pump.
Yeah, big Gandalf vape. That's the one. That's it.
That's what we need. They make fake the cigar pipes or the what do they call those? The
Corncob
pipes?
Like the Sherlock Holmes
Yeah.
kind of deal, like the little,
Yeah, like they used to sell them. I don't know if they sell them anymore, but you used to be able to get them like that. Never knew how that
corncob
worked.
pipe. Corncob pipe.
Yeah. So we find ourselves on. Ooh, you good, Blair?
Yeah.
Maybe.
This stuff is like it's like matcha powder, and so when I get to the end, it's still very like grainy. So I followed thinking it was gonna be like refreshing. It wasn't.
It wasn't.
Anyway, keep going.
So we find ourselves on the ship going through the jumps. You were getting ready to try to figure out all of the tech.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll start with you find your first roll me a stealth to try to get into the engine room.
Okay. Bah!
First roll of the night.
Was it good? I can't see. I
Mm,
can't
It is
see.
barely.
19.
So you for a split second you thought that one of the engineers might have saw you, but you're not sure. But they didn't react, so you got in. What you find in front of you is surprisingly one unguarded and two very little. Like there's no people here. Like the captain said, they're running a very bare bones crew here, and there was maybe the two maybe three engineers down here monitoring the system, but they went off to go get lunch. So what you have in front of you is a giant ESO core that, from your reports, looks a lot like what the SR2's engine room looks like. So you have the consoles in front of you. This would also track with you knowledge that this is also probably where the stealth system originates at. So you can find out more about that if you want. You need to roll me either library search or electronic security, whichever you have points in, to get through the systems. And your DV is going to be a 22.
I have 8 points in. Wait, did you say security tech?
Yeah, either library search, electronic security.
No points in library search, so fuck that. So security tech, let's go.
You try,
Ooh.
and you get a shock to your damn system, and it fries some of your Omni tool that you now have to spend time to repair.
Gonna hang my head.
And as you do that, a silhouette of an Asari comes in front of you and just smiles and says, "You know, for a Spectre, I thought you would be better at this." and then it dissipates.
Kind of gives like a,
I don't need that.
and then we'll just kind of like turn around and like really try to be cool, like walk out like nothing's happened.
You're gonna need to stealth out.
Okay.
And at this time, I don't know if this is okay with you, Casey, but can Satine be watching on the camera and then deleting it from the servers on the computer, but then
No.
uploading it to?
No. You have to find out where the cameras are at first before I can give you that access.
Got a
Okay.
25 though.
Yeah,
so-
you got out. Yeah, you got out.
Damn. You
So,
start with a 17.
You need to actually repair your Omni tool. If you do not, you will have you will have negative effects. So basically, either you'll have a, let's see, your damage will be reduced by 2.
Repair that shit.
Yeah. So you either need to use weapon tech on yourself or find somebody who does have weapon tech to repair it for you.
Oh, I have weapon tech though.
Oh, damn.
We'll try.
Okay.
I'll try. I like. Rilla would definitely try
Damage
first.
is your damage is substantial, so you need a DV 25 to repair it.
No. I got a
So
21.
close.
So close.
So many.
Is it
So-
possible to try again?
Yeah, can I try again?
Absolutely, but it's not. You can't try again.
Oh.
You have to find somebody else because you
Yeah.
used up the last of your electric. Because you guys are basically running out of your bags.
Mm.
You know, and this is a skeleton, so they don't have a full equipment. So any thermo paste, any solder that you had to try to repair that in that time, and it probably took you at least 6 hours to get to that point, and it just didn't work, and you're all out of materials.
Then Rilla's gonna bucket up, like think about like who can I go to like not get any heat on me for this. And wait, do you say Satine?
Satine, yeah.
Satine? All right. They're gonna go find Satine and just kind of like walk in and just like really like, I mean, it already looked really like upset, just even more if that was possible. It's just like, this needs to be fixed. And like hold out like Omni tool.
Got it. Yeah. Can I ask? And what you see, Satine is then this like huge, not huge, but the size of a humanoid, like Westworld Omni treadmill, where it's just like these like circling circles one another,
Mhm.
and like a visor, and there's just screens everywhere, and the room is dark, but it's like bright because of the screens.
Is she a
And then-
VR gamer?
Yeah, 100%. She's VR gaming right now.
That is
streaming right now.
amazing. I'm here for it. I will. Awesome.
And so that how'd this happen?
Don't need to know.
I mean, I may need to know just because it does look like it's pretty severe damage. I can fix it up real quick, and the payment is you just have to tell me what you did. That's it. I won't tell anyone else.
It's just not fun.
I love it.
So you said it was like fried, like it was like shocked and hit?
It'll work. You got it to the point that it will work, but everything you know for a fact, because this is your Omni tool, that any damage that you were going to do or any of your tech abilities will be severely hampered
Yeah.
if it's not fully repaired.
Energy damage.
Energy damage. Could be a lot of different types of energies, but let me see what I can do.
I want. What is lying? Perception and what is lying in this? What's the roll off?
Persuasion?
Persuasion.
I want you to roll. I want you to roll persuasion, Blair, and I want you, Gavin, to roll human perception to see if you can cut through the bullshit as a roll off.
13.
No.
Ah!
You buy it. You absolutely buy it.
And
Okay.
Rilla just goes, I'm sure you can figure it out.
I could. Yeah, sure. All right. And is it still going to be weapons tech, or is it going to be something else? Because
It's gonna be weapons tech if you have it. I thought I put weapons tech in there for you.
there isn't, but I have a plus 10 on top of it, so I'll figure it out. And what is it? 25?
Yeah, and because you got so close, you only need to finish up the work. You only need a DV 18.
Oh, I start with a 20, so that's good.
Yeah. Don't roll a 1.
35.
Oh.
Can I, from that roll, can I figure out what kind of energy?
Yeah, actually, while you're going in it, you definitely could tell that it was introduced. It wasn't self-harm. You can definitely tell it was electrical shock from an outside source, almost
Got
like a
it. Okay.
feedback loop.
So,
And while you're figuring it, well, go ahead.
yeah, so I was gonna say Satine probably like looks at it for like a couple seconds and like just does a couple things and then just immediately goes back into her gaming rig. He's like, okay, yeah, seems like you were messing with something maybe. It seems like, or you shocked yourself. I don't know which one I like more, but I'm gonna go with the shocked yourself for now.
Are you giving back the Omni tool?
Yeah, immediately like just played with it really quick and then gave it back.
You know, like swipe it and like put it back on and then just like glare and walk out. No, thank you.
We are the baddies tonight, huh?
So as you walk out, Gavin, Satine, you find yourself doing your gaming, but you hear a slight giggling noise in your room.
Is it a giggling noise that's coming from any of my screens? There's like 12 screens.
No,
Okay.
it's
That's
coming.
unsettling.
Yeah, and it's like, would you like to know a secret?
Yes, and I'm going to be running like diagnostics in the background by like playing along.
Oh, you won't figure it. Oh, you don't have to run diagnostics. And in the corner of your room, there's a hollow projection that fires up, and a blue with purple face markings, Asari pops up. My name is Artemis. It seems like your friend was trying to figure out how my ship worked. And I
So she
decided to
didn't
teach her a lesson.
tase herself.
No.
Nice. What was she trying to sneak into?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't let her get far.
What room was she in?
No, it was engineering.
That scamp.
Try not to look at my tech again. Thank you. She dissipates.
I wasn't looking at your tech. I don't like whispers. They're not from one of my screens. And then she'll go back to like completely revolving and just like upside down, just a lot of fast spinning movements.
So what's everybody else doing while that's going on?
I think Sin, like I said, has been like going through every bit of report information, anything possible. Like the first night, probably like not sleeping a ton, even like just diving in to figure out what the hell they could be possibly walking into. And what was the guy's name? What was the guy's name that we're going after again? I didn't write it down.
I don't think I gave him his name. That's a good question.
Okay,
we'll make it up right now.
Write down.
Yeah, no. Well, let's make that up right now. We're gonna call. He's an SGG scientist. Let's call him. I like Luther. I like that name, Luther.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just go with that.
Wait, that's not the same Luther, right?
No, that's why I'm thinking.
Yeah. It's a
You know
very
what?
Solarian.
common Solarian name.
Never
That's pretty
mind. That's
cool.
maybe
We
that's why I
are
like the name Luther. That's why I like the name Luther. It's not the same Luther. No, we're gonna go with another name. We're gonna go. You know what? He's not here. We're going with Dax.
Love it.
Dax Hammond. He's gonna stop letting us just hijack his channel every.
So yeah, that's who you'll be going after as the Solarian by the name of Dax. What he goes by.
I think I'll just be kind of like reading everything, probably attempting to track down each person in the team to like brief them on what I've learned throughout the time, like
Uh,
very official about it. And also on my to-do list is to talk to the Solarian pilot.
okay, so first let's see. Do you have because I made these characters on the fly. Do you have
Education,
education
yes.
or library search?
Library search, no bonuses, but education, big bonus.
Okay, let's go ahead and hit that education real quick and see what you've deciphered from your studying.
Yeah.
Oh
I've
shit!
learned so
well,
much.
much.
I know everything.
So from what you have deciphered, and even through the black ink, was able to figure out because you know a couple combos that can get that up. He actually used to be until unceremoniously kicked out underneath the command of a certain Solarian captain at Kirahig. He was a rogue scientist that helped Morden out on the Jennifer's reamp. I don't. The words are leaving me. Basically, they redid it to
Like
make it
when it was
as
still bad or the cure?
well, not the cure. When it was
Okay.
still bad, he was part of that squad. He ran a couple missions on his own. Real black book, a lot of death. He took out a terrorist Turian cell with poisons, so he seems to like to work with poisons and gases. So you are expecting at least one of those kinds of traps. He got kicked out for what the report says as an accidental bombing of a civilian camp. Reality is that he was testing out a certain type of ezo to try to get more biotics, and he was tweaking the ezo to be more potent. But unfortunately, it killed a lot of people, humans, Solarians, anybody. It was a multicultural colony. That's when he went rogue and went in and went hidden. He has a high tech. He seems to be a mercenary for hire, and he stumbled across the Purgatory ship, cleaned up all the bodies, got it back somewhat operational, and during the Reaper War was out on the fringes as a safe haven, is what he was advertising. In reality, he was using those people as experiments. He's a real piece of work. Real
Ah.
piece of work.
And
Also,
then go on.
mhm. Also, recently he has been boosting the broadcast of Equilibrium. So Purgatory is where the signal seems to be boosted from in this certain sector, which is why they think he might have ties with it.
As far as then actual like the purgatory itself,
Hmm.
could I gather any sort of I also have tactics and deduction if this needs to go into that. Some sort of best kind of plan of attack, like maybe where's the best part of the ship to get in, if there's just a docking bay, if there's some way we can maneuver a little better, like where to start in
Run
this.
tactics for me.
Okay.
Yeah, with a
Okay.
20, you got three options. Option 3 is basically to walk into the front door with Doc up there, walk into the airlock. Tactic 2 is to try to commandeer a smaller vessel or try to find a trade ship that possibly he's using for like trading routes, basically the Star Wars tactic where you can just sneak in using the enemy ship. The third and most risky maneuver is a spacewalk. So basically, you guys would be let go out of the ship while it's still in stealth with jets put on your armor. You would ride in there, and then you would cut your way in with a torch or Omni Blade or something and infiltrate that way. You see there are 4 key blind spots in the security that's there that you could sneak into.
I like that
Beautiful.
one.
So do I. I was about to put in chat, we're spacewalking, right? But now it's said out loud. We're spacewalking, right?
Yeah.
Duh.
Cool. Well, damn, I don't even know if I need to talk to the captain guy anymore. I was gonna ask him about who this dude was. If Solarians hate him so much, and now I know why.
Mm-hmm. So anything else? What's our bad boy doing? Is he just training away?
Oh, bad
What are
boy,
we doing?
not Channing Tatum, but just Tatum. Yeah. I think if anybody walks by that room, there's just like bits of training dummy just all along this one wall, and then like just a scorch mark covering pretty much this one entire wall of the like biotic field. And then like half the time he's just kind of standing there like this, just kind of looking, and like does one of these kind of. He's making art, but with the destruction of training dummies and biotics. It's his me time.
A
At some
serviceman
point
does
during that,
that.
I definitely go by because I'm trying to like get everyone on the same page. And I'm just like, what is this?
Keeping sharp. You think something's missing?
Chicago walks in and stands next to him, also doing this, and tilts her head sideways. And then she'll just like use singularity to grab a bunch of dummies and then warp to throw them in the top right corner until it's kind of splatters a little. And I'm like, I needed more orange up there from those.
I do like that.
Yeah.
Not bad.
How do you feel about spacewalks?
Yeah. Cut in from the outside.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Cool. Well, 2 for 2. Have fun with your training.
Yeah.
And then she goes to find someone else.
You just as you're leaving, just going over and setting up more training dummies in like different formations, and then you just hear like a poof of like just a biotic slam basically. Because I've got one of my abilities is described as a biotic freight train, and I can only imagine what that sounds like through the wall.
All right, so the days are passing. You guys make the captain alerts. By the way, do you let the captain know that y'all want to do a spacewalk?
Oh, as soon as I get an okay from everyone, I'm immediately like at his door, like just knocking on it
Come
to give him
in.
a brief.
Come in.
Like walks in, shuts the door, stands there with her hands behind her back, rolls.
At ease. You see him reading over certain reports and over specs, and you see a blue Asari with purple markings, just kind of smiling as you walk in, and he looks up and he's like, how can I help you?
We have decided our plan of attack.
I'm all ears. And you see the data. He puts down the data pad, and he's like, "What do we have?"
Well, I seem to think that since this ship has experimental tech that we probably do not want to have endangered, we did not want to go through the front door and have this thing docking anywhere near the ship. So I think we have opted for a spacewalk instead. If you will drop us off, I have found, and I've got just like a giant, or I guess not a notebook. It's just like pull up on my Omni tool, just like scrolling of all the notes I figured out about purgatory and everything. Like pull up a map and I'm like, these are our blind spots. So I think if theoretically you drop us off here, we'll be able to sneak in, cut through here, and get in without any security noticing us, and then maybe get a jump on our target.
And can you send me the data?
Yes. I don't even look away. I just hit and then ba-doom.
And you see him. You see his Omni tool lights up, and it comes in, and then you see him kind of do this, and the eyes of the AI, sorry, Athena, kind of lights up and glows real quick. Their plan with their skill set, because I've been monitoring them, has a 75% chance that they will succeed in landing. So it's not the safest option, but it means that our ship does not have to be in the line of fire. Well, good for you.
For me?
75%. Yeah. It's your life, not mine.
Oh, I've done much riskier things. In fact, last week I did one that probably had about a 35% success rate. I'm still here.
Oh, yes, she actually busted up an entire group of Batarian slavers all by herself. It was quite impressive. I read the reports.
Who are you?
Uh,
Looking at the AI.
oh, allow me to introduce myself. I am Artemis. I am the ship's AI. Some of your people have been very fascinating. I've learned a lot.
Could you send me those reports?
Maybe. Yes, she will send the reports. She's still quite young for an AI.
I don't really
We
know how they
can
work, so I'll take your
corrupt
word for it.
Hmm? What do you say, Gab?
No, I'm sorry. We can corrupt her then.
Yeah, I'm just like, um, well, I think that is our plan. Um, I'm guessing the ship is equipped for that sort of mission as far as our jets and such.
Yeah, we have that. It's very rare that we use spacewalks because they are the most dangerous. But technically, I'm not. You're not under my command. If anything, I'm under your command. So if that's what you want to do, I will
Mm.
have my men prep and ready for the spacewalk. No, it will be a hot pickup type situation if it gets too crazy, and you will only have. I can only guarantee you 30 to 40 seconds of us being in the docking bay before I have to cut ties because the safety of this ship and its technology is more important than you. I figured your specters, you understand that, so
Oh, yes,
they'll
no
let you
question
know.
about it. I understand. Um, yeah, I like to think that this is a nice partnership, but that is what we are doing, and I do understand the terms.
Understood. But he looks and is like, Artemis, how long? We are 2 hours away from where the designated area needs to be. I was like, all right, you got 2 hours. I'll signal you and let you know when we're ready.
Thank you. I appreciate it. So Artemis, I'm like
Yes.
trying to decide if I'm talking to her or like gonna refer to him. You are always listening?
She materializes in front of you. Yes.
Hello. So you're just always collecting information about people without consent?
Oh no, anybody who steps on this ship has already signed a form of consent for me to gather the data.
I
At
really
least
should read the
act.
terms and conditions, I guess. Okay, that's
Oh,
all.
but but I am restrained to the ship, so any knowledge that's on the ship stays on the ship. Inspectors have a special authority that all data goes to Miss Mauler, as I have been directed to.
That sounds good. I would definitely like to see any reports you have about us before we leave, just so I know what trouble we maybe my compatriots have gotten us into.
Nothing seriously. They learnt their lesson, I think.
I don't know how to feel about that. Goodbye. I leave to gather again, everyone, and to just make my rounds, be like 2 hours, 2 hours, 2 hours, 2 hours.
All right. So 2 hours have passed. The captain has signaled. He's cleared out the service bay, and you hear any of y'all that are, well, all of y'all are biotic sensitive. You kind of feel like an electromagnetic field strengthen as when they open up the doors, the oxygen gets pulled out, but nothing moves. And you hear over your comms, it's like, all right, Spectres, best of luck. If you need a hot pickup, let us know. Like I said, you have 45 seconds before we exfil. Is that understood?
I look at everyone.
Yep.
All right. Well, happy hunting. And you guys can jump out towards the blind spot that you have discovered. Everybody will need to roll an athletic roll with the DV of 15 to land on the ship.
If I do this successfully, I have an idea. Okay. Satine is going to like run and jump Superman style with the Omni tools like in front of her to have like a VR set so it looks more interesting than Dead Space.
No nonsense. I just jump out and dive.
Yeah. Tatum's got like hands in pockets, just kind of like leans over like that, and then like kicks off from the ship without even like really jumping, but just
I like the
very like
low.
smooth trajectory. It just goes.
Oh, of course. What was it? 15?
You needed a 15. I thought about making it a 20, but I'm like, let me 15 here.
This is probably something that Rillo is not experienced with. So it just looks like a little, like, just a little fumbly, like not like haha, what an idiot, like fumbly, but just kind of like, oh, okay, kind of fumbly, you know what I mean? But like the face would, if you were just looking at the face, you'd never know, because the face is like lasered in.
Never moves.
The more anger will distract from the fumbling. So
I like how she's just consistently angry. just the angriest Solarian I've ever met in my life.
see, this is what I do. I either play a character that is just has a lot of anxiety, or I just play angry. That's my go-to. So
Anxious and
today
angry.
it's anger. Do I?
Angry.
I just
Anxious and angry, the Canadian moose story.
All right. So you guys are on the outside of the purgatory. As you guys are kind of seeing, there are. If you guys look back, as the doors shut, the ship is completely invisible, and anybody running infrared cannot see the ship.
So
So
like
this is
even we can't see it with our, feet on it?
even with anything, any of your tech or anything that you got, it is completely invisible and naked eye because the projectors are basically on the ship. They're projecting what's in front of it back. It's like one of those 360 cams.
Rilla makes a mental note to possibly go back and try to figure out that tech again. Did not learn a lesson at all.
Satine would like look behind and see where everyone was, and then like kind of slow back to be Rillo. Like, hey, what's up?
Just like giving a look of like, and you're talking to me, why?
And like, oh, while flying over, she's gonna like hold out her right arm, so it's like on her right arm, it's like projecting. It's like, see, this is a cool city. I can make it anywhere. I can make it the forest, and she beeps it. I can make it the moon, beeps it. I can make it, I can make it anything. I can ocean, beeps it.
If there's any like dog paddling maneuver or some kind of maneuver to like go faster. Okay, then jet. That's cooler. All right. So then just kind of like looks and is like just
I like to think she was trying to go faster and then remembered the jets and was like, oh yeah.
Was trying to like when you're just like in the water and just kind of like kick a little bit more and then like wait.
But you're going a little bit faster. I'll catch up, and then the team goes right next up.
Just,
all right, so this is a good. So you guys have a couple options. You can blow the door. You can cut it with the Omni tools or blades. Which way you want to go? We're going loud or we're going quiet?
What? Yeah. What role would cutting in?
Cutting in would probably be. What's up, Ethan?
Do we know where this guy is?
You have a rough idea because you have the schematics. You know he's probably in where the captain quarters are, but where the blind spot was like 2 sections away from that.
Okay.
So you got a bit of a hike, and you also know that going on the outside of the ship will eventually give you detection away because they have active, like this was like a blind spot and the defense mechanisms.
I was wondering if there was a really fun room that had like some guards like standing around having some coffee, and we just like cut that window and just.
Oh, absolutely! I can give you that.
We'd like to go to the fun room, please. Thank you.
You would like to go to the fun room? Okay, so you guys make your way to the edge, and as you guys mag boot your way down, you notice that you find yourself in the middle of. It's not. I don't have the map here yet. I'm gonna say that you guys find yourself in the middle of the break room of one of the what can clearly have been seen as like a break room for like the guards of this former place, and what you see in there are like just like 3 like mercenary humans just sitting there talking to shit, just talking, not paying a lick of mind to y'all right now.
Is that something that a biotic slash would accomplish and like open that up?
Absolutely.
Is that what I need to do? Because I can do that.
Roll your biotic slash with a DV 18.
Okay. Combat biotic slash. Okay, that's just my melee weapon skill.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that should just do it if I click attack, I'm sure. 23.
Oh yeah. So you do it with such a quickness and a velocity that they heard a, and then next thing you know, 3 dudes are out in space.
Yeah, Tatum just like you see him pull this like short blade from like the back of his like suit, and then it just the blade kind of gets this like aura around it as he like starts to channel the biotics. Then he just kind of like jumps a bit, and then the jets push him towards the window, and it's just straight through. Yes. Just like blade first.
As you go in there, you notice that there is an alarm going off because decompression.
Mm-hmm.
So right now, the rest of your squad everybody needs to roll in athletics with a DV of 18 before the emergency doors shut on the emergency windows shut. So you have to fly in there and get into that hole.
I just grabbed in and like front feet first, and then just roll through the door. And I'm like, Well, we're closer to our target.
Superhero landing again.
Over comms, Tatum's gonna be like, does somebody want to turn that alarm off?
And you two tech people are still outside, so.
I got it.
Going.
No, I rolled a 22.
Oh,
Oh, I
you?
got a 22 also.
Okay, so everybody's in there. Just when you guys get in there, door shuts, and the alarm is still going off. So
I'll start doing just security tech. Just looking for that to like shut it off.
the techies or whoever wants to needs to roll me basic tech to figure out the
It's
security.
basic
Like,
tech.
yeah, just to figure
Okay.
out the. Yep, you find it. So now I need you to run electronic security. Ooh.
Same.
Oh,
We got
yeah.
the same.
Same roll.
So you both are messing with it, and you both said, I would say you both got it. And what ended up happening is that not only you, Blair, your character was able to shut the alarm off. What you ended up doing, Satine, is that you sent a feedback message to the VI saying that it was just a malfunction.
Yes. Can it be in binary? Just a slight
Absolutely.
malfunction, but everything's perfectly all right. We're fine. We're all fine now. Thank you. How are you?
How are you?
Yes.
That's been programmed into every VI just ever because the dude who set it up was just a huge Star Wars fan.
Star Wars nerd, absolutely.
And that is dude
So-
gender neutral. That is gender neutral, dude. I don't know who they were.
Rillo, if this was an anime, it would be the point where like the animation gets kind of like wacky and then like big eyes and just like flames on the back. Just kind of like just daggers of being like, because I mean Rillo's used to working by themselves, so this is not okay. But we're not gonna express any we're not gonna express it. We're just gonna take that anger and internalize it. But bitch Claire's strong, yo.
I'm starting a series of drawings that are just going to be anime Solarians because we have Kawaii Veilorm. And we have Angry Relo.
Can I get those for when your characters finally show up, and that could just be the cover art for
Perfect.
Just the really big eyes, like chibi look and flames.
Make those
Exactly.
images on the HSG channel.
Hell yes, please.
Oh, that's awesome. So you wait for a few seconds, Satine, and everything comes back. The VI is like, okay. And so right now, you guys were able to dodge that bullet, and your stealth is still intact. So next thing is that you got to find out which way you need to go, because you know roughly where it is, but that would require another electronic and security to try to verify where Dax is located.
Okay.
That's a good roll. That's bomb roll.
That's a great
That's
roll.
freaking 40.
And
Damn.
Rillo, you were able to find out that in between where he's at, there's about 6 squads of men and at least 3 or 4 Ymir mechs in your way. But you know the general direction of where that's at. Satine, you found out that he is literally about 3 rooms away with the same amount of people. And it looks like there's no real workaround to it. Like it's basically you have to go through these people to get there. So
we just have to raid this.
and you also
Will be the
know
raid.
that he is there right now. Like you were able to find his biomonitors and figure out going through all the systems that he is there right now, and it sounds like he's in the middle of a meeting of some
He
kind.
doesn't have a pacemaker, right?
No, he does not have a pacemaker. He does have an arm tool.
This is not Watch Dogs.
Oh, okay, wait. Hold on. I have to visualize. So we know for sure there's 3 rooms we have to go through, full of men, and he's there. What was
He's
it
there.
that Rillo learned? Just
That-
about those men? Or
About the men, basically. That
Okay,
she
okay.
was able to figure out that you have at least 3 Ymir mechs and about 6 squads worth of dudes that way.
I picture like Rillo is starting to explain this and being like very like serious and intense about it, and is like explaining it. And Gavin, correct me if I'm wrong, but like going to explain, and then Satine just like bops in with like the rest of the information. It's just like,
Yep.
that's great, but there's also all this stuff, and just like,
Yeah. That's exactly how it would happen, except the only difference is she just pull up like an Omni hologram and just like Iron Man it, of just like expanding it with the fingers and just putting it right in front of Relo.
These 2 characters are quickly becoming my favorite characters in this game.
can you
Only
hit
one
like
of them is gonna actually make it to like later, because they'll either like somebody's gonna kill somebody else. Like
really true.
they're gonna show up as the baddies, and it's gonna be like 1, 2, 3. Just 3? Okay.
There's just 3. There's just 3.
Just 3
I
of
mean,
them?
we got a
Yeah,
Korean that nobody picked, so he can always come in
that's-
later.
The
I
little
feel like
like,
through this. Oh, go ahead.
oh no, you go.
I was saying, I feel like through this entire like everything that's happened, Sin has no fucking clue that there's any tension at all. It's just like that's really good, guys. Okay, we need to watch out. Where do y'all think there could be like gas? He likes traps. Like she just goes in like completely ignoring any sort of.
Thank you for reminding. You did find that out. One of the rooms is loaded with traps. That's what you found out, Gavin. Like, that's the thing that you missed, is that the first room that you go through is loaded with a gas trap that is set to go off.
These like little like the projections and stuff, are they like, because you can like touch them, so is it like you don't like feel it, but like they move with like your touch or something? Or like if I were if you were to move your hand through, would it go through it?
Yeah, these aren't hard light. These are just like projections. This isn't like a blade. This is just gonna have feedback. So yeah,
Okay.
you just like phase through it.
Then I won't do what I was gonna do because it'll look stupid.
Oh, it's hard light then. Never mind. It's hard light. You can hit it. And
Okay, cool. Why do I break it? They were just like, they would just like hit it just like to get it like
And
out
your
of
hand
my
just goes
view.
through.
Oh, you hit that. Sorry, let me pull that right back so everyone can see.
Thank you. Yeah, I was not ready to stop looking at that yet. So we're saying that there's a gas trap here. Should we keep our helmets on, or do you have a way of disabling it? She's looking at Satine first, and then, as an afterthought, like looks over at Rollo.
Satine would be like, "Real, got any ideas?"
Why not just trigger it now?
Good idea. Do you want to do that? Do you want me to do that? You want to race? I can do it. You want me? I can do it. Do you want to do it?
Wait, do you think they're wearing like gas masks? Do you think he's nice enough to give them gas masks? Probably not.
As a
Well, I do
GM,
not
I'm
think
gonna
so.
say no.
Everyone here at some point has been an experiment that he has used, and I would assume that the ones still alive maybe are just the stronger ones. So I don't think
Yeah.
he has any sort of compassion towards his crew.
Yeah,
If I had
gas
to
them.
guess.
Maybe it'll disperse by the time we get there. Or we could always crack another window.
Is there a way to make sure that alarms do not sound, or any sort of notification that has gone off to him, since he
That's
seems
a
to be in a
2-roller.
meeting?
Yeah.
That's a 2-roller. So you would need to
Like
roll.
roller, as in like we need to split up. Like one person focuses on gas.
Yep.
One person.
because they're both
Like
electronic security, but both of them are electronic security. So one person needs to be able to disperse the gas, the next person needs to be able to keep it from setting off an alarm. Both of those
Got
are
it.
going to be DV-22s.
Alrighty.
Remember,
Whatever
you
the
have luck.
the Asari version of rock paper scissors is getting formed in Satine's hand.
Oh, I think also, while said that with very much confidence that they probably don't have anything, I want to look at the two oh, and no, they got never mind. They're gone. That doesn't matter. I forgot they got pulled out of the damn window.
Those guys are gone.
Yeah, they're floating in space.
I forgot they were just normally murdered.
We probably have
Not fun murdered.
probably have a couple minutes before they float past a camera, so probably get a move on.
That is a good point. We should probably hurry.
I think if Reload doesn't respond with the rock paper scissors, she's just gonna start on the gas.
Yeah, Rilla would just like through. Lions have teeth, right? Through like gritted teeth, and just be like, "After you."
Oh, thank you.
Satina's a plus 25 on all these tech rolls.
Rilla's used to doing their own shit and then not working with these people, so, or at least most of the time.
I'm just saying there's a mathematical reason for this.
No, I get it. I get it.
And she keeps
We're gonna
critting.
38.
Yeah, that's the thing. She keeps critting too. So like, yeah, she definitely gets it. I'm gonna say this is a same time thing. Like it had to be timed same. So
Oh, I gotta do mine too.
yeah, you gotta do yours.
Okay.
Woo!
Don't give me that. Don't give me that.
47. Very
Get outta
impressive.
here.
Extremely
Stop it.
impressive.
Stop it. I don't need this. I don't need it.
I love the fact that I made these characters like infinitely more powerful, and yet even they're here, they're still that like, damn it, I didn't get enough that I wanted. I was like, God, 27.
We'll never be happy.
just sitting there like doing like tech stuff, just
I love that there's a tech rivalry here that I accidentally made.
pissed.
So yes,
Pissed.
all of a sudden you start hearing coughing and swearing coming from the. I'm gonna say y'all were making your way up there. Everybody roll me a stealth to. Well, no, y'all, your security was high enough, so you were able. I'm gonna say you guys were able to disable the cameras in that hallway too. Well, let me say this: you were able to. You, Rillo, were able to take the last 5 minutes of camera work and was able to put that on a feed while you were messing with the security. That way, you guys could have it's going to be a minute before somebody figures that out. So, right now, you guys are making your way through the hallway, and you guys took your time getting there just enough where I'm not going to put them all out there, but at least 10 people are laying on the ground in this room. And let's see. Yep, you guys are already here. So like, yeah, and you guys come walking from this direction, and you're gonna start making your way this way to the next door. And later through here, it's about 10 people just dead. Human, Asari, couple Batarians, 2 Krogans. And for it to kill 2 Krogans, this stuff was potent stuff.
Damn,
Yeah,
they have like
dude.
redundant lungs and shit.
Yeah.
Tatum's gonna like tap a couple with his boot and be like, "Yeah, that was a good call."
That was a very good job.
and to-
I'm very impressed with
Good.
both of your tech skills.
Thanks. Yeah,
I think
I'm not too
after this,
shabby.
I might need some training from you, Satine, if you have time.
Yeah, Satine and Rio, you want to get on this? You want to like workshop this?
Rillo has moved on to their guns.
Well,
Just kind of like
we can
working.
ask them
That's
later.
kind of it's kind of like a you know gotta to distract from that, like gotta do something with my hands type thing. So
And Satine's also going to do that. I'm going to wave my Omni tool and do mysterious collecting of information over these 10 bodies, if possible.
you're muted.
Sorry, absolutely. Roll me for the Omni Tool 1. Roll me some. You don't have library search, do you? Do you have education?
I have a little education.
Yeah, roll me education and see what you can glean off of these people.
Okay. Oh, sorry, X'd out of my thing.
And Blair, roll me weapons tech to see if you can find any interesting weapons laying on the ground. Nice. We'll start with Satine. Satine, you just you're going through and you're finding basically their basic identities. A lot of these people were refugees from the Terminus system from the Reaper War. The two Krogans came from Chachanka. It looks like they were part of Clan Urgnot, and they were sent here to investigate. And they had a high biotic potential, and they had both of them had Krogan warlord hammers. So they were probably high up in there in their clan or Urgnot. Satine, no, not Satine. Willow. Now you find something very interesting, something that only a few people, even in the Spectres, have ever seen. You find a collector beam rifle that you thought most people think have been destroyed. It is not in working order anymore because whatever this gas was has some kind of acidic acid into it, and it has eaten into like the weird organic metal that's made out of this. But it would be something interesting to try to recreate because collector tech is very, very weird. So if you want to put somewhere in your notes that you have found a broken collector rifle, sniper rifle.
Okay. Collector one more time.
Collector beam rifle.
I can't wait for Renos to take that off your dead body later.
Well, that's if they get it working. What is the heavy?
The beam rifle?
Yeah, is it heavy
It's a
or
sniper rifle. So shoulder arms.
shoulder? Okay.
So anything else y'all want to do in this first room?
Did I collect any juicy emails off these dead bodies?
No, you did not.
Any credits?
I'll say you found, scanning through all the bodies, you found about $3,000 worth of 3,000 credits total. These guys weren't rich. Everything, they were being fed here. They were basically security. So, but as you guys are doing this, everybody roll me stealth.
Okay. Well, sorry everybody, possibly. Oh, okay, not bad.
What did you say, stealth?
Yeah. Yep.
Where's that? Which-
Body skills.
Oh, yep.
You just missed it, Satine.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
You just missed it. So, all of you started hearing this mechanical whine. As out of this corner, because I'm going to get my damn Ymir mech fight if I, one way or another. This lovely thing starts coming to life. It was doing sweeping scans, and your Omni tools gave you just enough time to try to mask his signature, and that was everybody did but you. You were too focused on finding credits.
Those juicy emails. Damn.
And juicy emails.
That
So
tea, it'll get you every time.
y'all get your characters out and roll me. What's roll initiative for the first combat of the night.
I'll say Rillo is petty as fuck and definitely takes this opportunity, like while getting their guns ready, to just look over at Satine and just say like, "Ugh, can't even stay quiet," and like get their stuff.
I
Bitch.
have a quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Does Biotic Sphere, is that just anybody within the radius gets to carry that +10 to shields, or is it like a static, like dome?
No, it's anybody within. It's a static dome.
Okay.
Is it? Yeah, it's.
Yeah, I mean you could
Yeah,
in
it's
the game move it, but I think it's,
Yeah, here it's a static. It's a static dome.
Okay.
Why can I
Let's see.
never find initiative?
I can't either. I feel like I'm going
It's
on.
It's on your like where you're brawling and rockets.
Combats.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. I always am on character and skill, and I'm like,
Wait, it's where brawling and rockets are?
What? My
like
fault.
your combat tab.
Your combat
Okay.
stuff.
Oh, if you
I gotta
click your
clear out
token,
everything.
yeah, that's fun.
Okay.
Oh shit! I gotta pick the.
Did mine get picked up? No, I don't think it did.
13. Alright, so
Oh, it says I'm locked. Okay.
locked.
Just do you have
right.
your token out?
Oh, I do not actually.
Yeah, pull your token out, click it, and then click the initiative, and it should like put you in the little order, right?
Cool. Thank you.
I'm gonna buy me a new mic stand finally. I think that's what's gonna happen. This
Having
one's
problems.
nearly fallen on me twice. It like keeps dipping back off my desk.
Ah, yes. Okay.
Barely. So yeah, let's light them up.
Oh my god, look at these initiatives.
Hell yeah!
We're like,
Who wants to? So we'll start off with who wants to go first, Rillo or
Tatum, get it.
Tatum?
All right. What am I looking for? I'm looking for my. Oh, I don't have armor on this thing.
You would have light armor.
So like 11.
I just forgot to
with
put
light
in-
armor jack.
Yeah, 11. Yeah, light armor
And then
jack.
how many shields?
15. What's up, Gav?
Nope. Yeah. I was just gonna
I'll
remind you he
kinda
also had shields.
I'll also like on comms, just as I see that come up, I'll just chime in. I can attempt to take down some of the shields if you want me to do that first, and then you'll shoot, or whatever you're attempting to do.
Let's do that.
Yeah, not gonna be a huge problem for
Oh, it
first
doesn't have
combat.
shields. Your mimics don't have. Yeah, they don't have shields. They just have armor.
So you would. I just want to make sure you would consider them an unshielded synthetic.
Yes, I would consider them an unshielded synthetic.
That doesn't sound good for whatever's gonna happen.
I know exactly what's gonna happen.
I'm gonna use my barrier ability, which I don't think
Okay.
requires. I think it just adds 10. I don't think it does.
Yep.
Yep. Sweet.
It does take up your action though. You do realize, like you can't.
Yeah.
Okay.
I gotta.
But
you
essentially, you
gotta
have
do
a
the
25
setup.
shield now.
Yeah, you get a setup round. You do your setup action, and then like next round that thing's gonna explode. So it's fine. So yeah, I'm gonna do barrier, and then are these squares like more or less the like
Yeah.
meters or whatever? Yep.
Yeah.
Then I'll move like behind some cover, like right here, and then
Okay.
like pistol and blade in hand, like ready to go.
All right.
But that'll be
That
me.
would leave. Blair, what you doing?
Okay, let's see. Yeah, gonna move to behind this little thing. Are we trying to be quiet still?
No.
Okay. Cool. Good. I'm going to shoot with my mantis. If I
All
could
right,
push
what's
the right
your?
tab.
Where
So-
is the ruler? Oh, don't quit doing that. I need to be able to see. Jeez. Where's your character at? Ping it for me.
But oh man. Here. Or do I need to get closer? Did you see it?
Yeah. Yeah, let me check something. Where is the ruler at in this thing?
So if you go to the like fourth thing down.
I didn't even think about distance.
0.49. What is that in yards? Why is it in yards?
49 feet.
Yeah, I don't know why it's in
Divided
feet.
by 3, so it's like 20. No, not even 18. Am I doing
18.
that? No, it's like 48. So yeah, that's
Isn't 1 yard 3 feet?
46.
So for SMGs, you need a 20 to hit him.
Oh, I can get closer.
16 yards or meters,
Damn.
more or less.
Casey, in the page settings, like
Mhm.
in the top, if you go down and hit settings, you can change it to meters and change it to 2 meters per square. If that just makes it easier for mathing for everyone.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that. What
Or
is
however
that?
many meters. So like up in the top where you can select what page you're on, there's a little setting
Yeah,
up
the little
there.
settings thing.
Yeah, and then somewhere it'll say like 5 and then feet, and you can change that to however many in meters.
Okay. But yeah, with the quick math, it's going to be a 15 to hit.
Oh, it's a 15 to hit from
Yeah,
there.
15 to hit. Yeah, I misread it. Yeah.
Okay, then yes, I will do that. Sorry, I gotta pull my thing back up. There you are. Okay. Okay, going to shoot. Okay.
Hits.
19 and damage. Ugh. Okay. 10.
Yeah. So you fire and you just hear a ding as it bounces off of its armor.
Okay. And just duck back down under that thing and get ready for sorry, I should have asked. The energy drain biotic.
Oh, energy drain is tech.
Oh, okay. So I guess none of these are really like combat-y. Okay.
What? Wait a minute. Let me look at tech. Well, I mean, it's very combat-y if you.
Oh.
Also, which one of y'all have tech armor? Don't forget that you have
I
tech
do.
armor.
I
Okay.
haven't forgotten.
All right.
Oh, I see.
DV electronic aim is 10. Well, you have to be pretty close.
Okay.
And because this one doesn't have shield, it ain't gonna do anything. So, yeah. Next up is what did
Taylor?
Oh wait, what did we say for just our normal armor and stuff?
light
11.
11? Yeah.
And then did we have any shields or?
Yes, you guys do have shields.
I think it's 15.
It's 15. Yep. Thank you.
Okay.
Well,
I would please like to. This thing that I'm standing by, is it tall enough for cover? Whatever that little.
Yes, absolutely.
guys?
I'd say you're on. Yeah, it's tall enough for cover. Absolutely.
Perfect. I'm gonna do a nice little jump and roll over it. And as I do, I'm gonna shoot off a singularity at it.
Okay.
And try and get that baby off the ground. I should be at that sweet, almost good. But at 16, I think, if my math is right.
Singularity. Yep. And I'm still having trouble figuring out. Like, I'm not seeing it anywhere in the settings, my settings for some reason. I don't
Like
know.
if you click on that actual page where there's the
Yeah,
settings.
I'm on it. Yeah.
And you scroll. I don't know. They Roll20 updates. I feel like all the time. That's where it was last time I tried to make a map, which was
Yeah,
a while ago.
I should have looked at that. How many times have I used it? Fuck it, I'm gonna say you're in range in your sweet spot where you're at because where she was at, it's like yeah, that hits.
1. So that's gonna do some damage to it. A whopping 12. Oh, almost. A 5 and a 6. And so on
How
a
much
successful
damage does
hit,
it
the
do?
target takes 3d6, so it's going to take 12 damage and is stuck in the air for 3 rounds,
So
unless it makes a check to get out.
So what you see, everybody sees, is that you don't see any visible damage happening to it, but it is floating in the air with some great effort because these are heavy mechs, and it took a lot of effort for you to get up. But it is sitting up there, so on its turn, it's going to have to do. So right now, it's just kind of until it makes it's going to have to spend its turn to rewrite itself. So how do you get the initiative box to pop back up?
Over on the far left, I don't have the option. There should be a little turn order in like the normal menu where it has like painting and arrow and everywhere.
Gotcha, appreciate it.
Mhm.
I think I'm next because I remember I beat you by 1.
Yeah.
Okay. So, is this cover like right here?
What? Yeah.
There? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Would that also be if I had a movement of 7, would that be within range
Yes,
to
it
get
would.
there? With my move?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to do that, and then I am going to. Do I want to overload? Do I want to? Okay.
Biotic Explosion.
Do they get
I,
any sort of bonus to hit it while it's in its singularity?
No, but there's this
Or is
cool
it?
thing called Biotic Explosion that could happen if somebody hits it with, I don't know, a warp or something like that. Hint, hint, wink, wink.
would a slam do that?
Absolutely.
All right, let's do a slam.
Now that is on the shotgun chart.
So what would I need to hit then?
Shotgun chart, you would need 30 feet.
It's about 7, no, a little more than 7 meters, 9 meters away at 30.
Yeah. So honestly, you would only need a 15 to hit it.
Oh shit. Okay, yeah, let's do that then for sure. Alrighty. Okay. I also don't know what's going to happen after biotic combo, so let's do this. Alrighty. And it uses shoulder arms.
No. I mean, you got it either way. So yeah,
I think shotguns
all of
are
a sudden this
shoulder arms.
Yeah, shotguns are shoulder arms, right?
shotgun. I thought shotguns were pistols or handgun.
SMGs and handguns.
SMGs and handguns, shotguns. Yep,
Okay.
shoulder. Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Nope. So that absolutely got him. You guys hear this, and roll your damage.
Oh yeah, 46. 14.
And then
No crit.
roll me another 3d6 on top of that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay. So right, you slam this thing and just you see its armor start shredding off of it as it's slammed onto the ground, and now it has to spend it, and it gets up, and you're starting to see it has to make its. I'm gonna spend my turn getting my character up off the ground, and it's gonna start moving because you got him out of the singularity, but he's heavily damaged. But it's gonna start making its move towards the nearest target, which is here. Well, he walks around here. So he makes it there, and he's lining up his chain gun at you, Satine.
That makes sense. Satine, wait, is Relo easily in sight of Satine?
I mean, if she's ducking, no, but
All right, never mind.
so top of the order. We're back at you, Ethan.
And yeah, let's see. I think yeah, we're gonna do it. I'm going to run up, which I think I should be able to do. It's got all up in my business. I'm gonna run up here, and I'm gonna use my warping Reeve Annihilation.
Okay.
Which I think is just a real nasty sword slash that just kind of like bends stuff when it goes past.
Oh, you're using the biotic. Biotic
or is it just
slash.
like a punch kind of deal?
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna. I want to do the one that halves the armor for 3 rounds with the save. This.
Oh, that's gonna be like a biotic blast out of your hand.
Blast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is 23.
Yeah, it hits.
So that is 3d6.
That's 3d6
of biotics damage, so 12. And then
okay.
DV18 will save.
Robots even have a will?
Not really. That's concentration, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's what that would be.
Yeah, but you got it. I have a 2 and a 2 in that because I'm like, it's a robot.
Sweet. Yeah. So that thing's armor is halved for 3 rounds.
So
I am the. Round 1 buff. Yeah. Round 2 debuff. Round 3 death. There is no round 4.
So yeah. Oh my god, that's
it's gonna be terrible to fight this guy later. He's got nasty boy biotics.
So yeah, you're looking. You notice that if anybody looks at the combat, it literally knocked it all the way down to like 2 bars. So that yellow bar's down to 2 bars on the Ymir mech.
Yeah.
So
and Taylor's just standing like the sword is like short enough that it's kind of like a tack knife kind of situation, with like the big heavy pistol just over the top, just ready to like go into combat with this thing.
Okay.
He's standing right in front of it. He don't care.
Yeah, no, and it definitely is paying attention to you now. After that, I keep wanting to say
maybe I'm feeling cocky, but you know.
Blair, what you doing?
What page is that dang chart on?
It's in the.
Oh, we actually
handouts.
have the range chart in the handouts. Yeah.
If you go to
Sorry, y'all both.
If you go to where the character sheets are, or the journal or whatever, under Elisa Mahler is the range chart. It's like a handout. In the Roll20.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. I knew it was somewhere. I knew we had it somewhere. I was looking in Legend Keeper. That's why. Okay. I'm going to. No, I'll stay there. I'm just gonna shoot with the mantis again.
Give me a second. Can I see your character sheet real quick?
Yeah.
I'm just checking something.
Go for it. I'm probably missing something or doing something wrong, most likely.
Did you ever read up on the rules of Incinerate? It's one of the nastiest things out there. I'm just
Wait.
as a GM.
It's in the combat tab, I think.
Yeah, it's in the combat tab. Incinerate
It doesn't have a
to
description.
give.
Yeah.
Oh, my fault. Well, in Legend Keeper, the Incinerate rolls on the shotgun shot. If hit, the target takes directly 4d6 damage. If the target, and also it ablades the armor by 4.
Okay.
And if you crit, ooh,
Yeah. If you score critical.
Wait, so I guess I'm confused on like
So,
I'm still trying to figure out like what's a gun and what's an ability.
So the abilities roll on the gun charts.
Okay.
Because that's the
Okay.
easiest way, because of ranges and what I wanted to keep. So I wanted to keep it to where somebody's not biotically charging or sending an incinerate like 700 feet downrange.
Okay.
Right?
Thank you.
So incinerate it rolls on the shotgun chart, so you're limited by your range where the shotgun can go by slug.
Okay.
That's all it's giving you, your range of where you can roll. That's how the abilities work. The only other thing that is like tactical cloak. Tactical cloak is like an ability in the sense of you stay invisible.
So basically, I would need to get much closer and use that. Yeah,
Which
fuck
you
it.
have. You have the movement.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
Thank you, Ethan.
So 9. I haven't played in a month. I don't remember how to do anything. Okay. Yeah. So okay, for each. Can I go like through other people's? Now I'm getting my things all mixed up. I'm gonna
Friendly fire is not on, if that's what you're asking.
No, I was meaning like go through like a space. I'm thinking D&D rules.
Right.
you can in Cyberpunk. It doesn't take any extra movement.
Okay, we're gonna go right there and 15. God damn.
That's 4 meters.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
I'm trying to find it, guys. I don't understand where it's.
That's
So
good.
that's
I
a-
got
that's a
a
13
feet to
to-
meters conversion up.
It's a 13 to hit on the shotgun table.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah. Can I? If I go, oh, I don't. Can I? Sorry. Hold on. No, that's not. Okay, fuck it. We're just gonna go right there. I have. This
It's
is what
bold to assume that you think this thing's gonna survive this at this point with Ethan's little kamikaze attack.
I don't know.
I have 36 points of things it has to get through before it does damage to my hit points. Like I'm just like, hit me, please.
Not gonna hit me, dude.
I
Okay.
dare you.
I'm gonna do the thingy that you said to do. And
Shoulder arms.
yeah.
It hits.
Yay. Yeah. Oh.
2 points of damage gets in, but it does. I mean, you did the damage, but the more important thing is that you just obliterated its fucking armor.
Cool.
Yeah.
Wait,
So
is that
it has-
stacked on top of the half? So the half
Yeah,
that
it
was
has-
created by.
Yeah, so it has no armor. It's just straight hit points. You guys took out the armor, which is the important part.
There.
So, at this point, everybody, the yellow bar leaves, and you just see hit points at this point. So you're up next, Gavin. What we doing?
I'm
I think
wondering
it's
what the
me.
best thing to do.
No.
Oh yeah.
No?
Yeah,
I
it
feel
is
like
you.
I've
My
been
fault.
skipped. I haven't gone in a while.
Yeah, you got skipped. My fault. It is you. It's you and then Gavin. I'm
Okay.
last.
I'm going to. I'm fucking. Wait. God, now I have to do math on movement. Can I run that far? What is movement? Yeah, that's only 6 meters. Okay, I run up also in its space with my shotgun, and I'm gonna shoot aimed shot at its most delicate bits, whatever that is on this
It
thing.
would be its head.
Cool. We're doing that.
All right. So -8.
Show modifiers. We're gonna do a aimed shot. What is my luck? Kind of garbage. I'ma hold it. We'll see if this works.
What's the hit on shotgun? Let me look at that.
13 at
Oh
the
yeah.
up in its face.
So you should be able to hit it with your skill set.
Oh yeah.
Roll me that double damage.
Okay. Do I have to? Oh yeah, I think I just have to roll it twice. So here's. Oh no, wait, it's not double damage. It's automatic 5. That is
No.
1, 2, 3, 4 4s and a 1.
I thought
Right?
headshots,
Oh no.
No, headshots double.
Headshot is anything that goes through the armor is doubled.
There
So
is no
whatever
armor.
of that 17, so 17 doubled.
34.
I was like,
34.
Ooh, it's hurting. You just see it. If a robot had pain, it would show it. But you fire, and that slug just tears off half its face. Only a little bit of the eyes left. Just enough of its optics as it starts rotating towards you now, because now you're the
Beautiful.
threat.
I'm gonna use my last little bit of movement to just boop. I run up, shotgun it, and then just somersault backwards a few feet.
Nice.
Just like,
All right, Gab, what we doing, man?
I kind of want to slam it again. Hold on, let me look. What's gonna be? Do you know what? Let's do it. I'm also
No.
gonna get up close in its face, and I'm gonna cryoblast it, which means it can't even get off the ground if it doesn't die. Okay.
What were you saying about that mech fight, Casey?
I mean,
I told you, fucking do it.
So what do I need to hit to do this? I'm like right in its face.
Cryoblast. Roll on the shotgun chart. So what?
13.
Point
Yeah,
blank range 13.
Okay, 20. And then damage is 46, and movement is cut in half.
I mean, you're gonna fucking kill it.
Oh, sorry. And now I'm gonna roll another 3.
I mean,
It's like 1d6.
And then 31 altogether.
okay, yeah, you killed it. And luckily for everybody, he froze it, so the explosion doesn't go off as it just crumples to the ground.
Nice.
Alright,
So, yeah.
Next.
Quick work, team.
We've
Good
got
job.
6 seconds left of extra shields, so let's go.
The bubble doesn't go with you.
Oh, no, I did the one that's just on me.
Oh, okay, so you did barrier. Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are making your next move. I'm gonna say that you guys make it to the next room. You make it up to the door. Anybody wants to run electronic security to see what's in there, you can.
Yes.
Got it.
I'm assuming that my shields are gonna wear off. So I'm just, once it wears off, is it cooldown 2 rounds?
I'm gonna say because you're out of combat, you're gonna have that time when you get to the door.
Okay.
She beat you.
Wait,
She
did I?
beat you to the punch.
Yeah.
37. What are these rolls?
So, Willow,
again?
what are these?
Look, when we fight these guys, we just have to have a lot of hit points, and just stack the hit because they're gonna hit every time.
Every time.
Every time.
I don't care if I can't move. I'm getting the heaviest armor possible.
Just like,
I'm
I'll just
on
like
that equation.
just
This
with
is
my
what
like
combat is
rifle.
talking.
I told you I wanted to make scary characters. Here's your boogeymans.
No, I'm scared of fucking Amanda Waller.
I love it. I love it. That's what I was going for. Oh, right. That's how you tell. That's what I was going for. Yeah. Okay.
The first intro, I was like, oh, nailed it.
Nice. So yeah, Blair, Willow, you find out that there's at least a 4-man squad sitting back there, and active security cameras. They did start hearing the gunfire, so they're starting to make your way to the door where you guys are at. So time is starting to tick. I'll say with that, both you, Satine, was starting to intercept traffic, radio traffic, and somebody has contacted Dax and let him know that there might be a disturbance going on, and he's basically telling them to investigate. But luckily for you, Willow, you went ahead and scanned for any Ymir mechs, and there's no Ymir mechs in there, so you don't have to deal with that nightmare again.
okay.
I feel like it's just like a competition of information now. Just like information. Just
I have
back.
3 guards in this
Y'all are
particular
just like
room.
going back and forth, and Sin just in the middle, like smiling, just typing everything that you say into her Omni tool. Just like so excited to have you both on her team. Like, y'all are very smart. I appreciate all of this info.
I definitely want to refresh my barrier and then get ready to unleash the shockwave as soon as the door opens, because it says it swats aside everything in a long path. So I want to see if I can get them in a row and just go bowling with these dudes.
Is he standing like in a ready stance with his other hand in his pocket?
Absolutely.
The other
Mhm.
one
Immediately.
waiting.
Yep. Just ready, like almost like in a runner's pose, just ready to like.
All right, so you guys gonna open the door?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
And we're probably racing to see who can like get the door open first. Or
Straight up.
At least the team would be.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Rillo's doing that too. God damn it.
Well, I mean, Willow won. I'm gonna.
Oh,
you
are
won
we
on
doing
that
it
one.
off of that?
No. I'm gonna say you won because of your security, and we find ourselves here. The door opens. Ethan, you see
Let me fix.
at least 3 Asari commandos sitting right there
Yep.
because you guys are
Yeah.
coming in from this way.
Oh, Judy and Dragosol's
So,
back onto the map.
yeah,
So where are we
because
coming
of
in from
train
again?
station. Over here.
Yeah.
And
And if you want to hit them, you got the drop. You guys got the drop on them. So everybody's we're gonna go that you guys got the drop on them, and then we'll roll initiative. So let's see how many people you guys can kill.
How long was the range on that shockwave?
Let me go look it up.
Because it just says a long range.
I'm gonna say that one actually has assault rifle range. So you'll be rolling.
But like how many? So like,
Oh,
how many can it hit at once, kind of deal?
I'm gonna say three at once is about as far as I've.
Okay.
So like these
Cool.
3 would be in that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So what do I need to roll to hit them? Because it just says roll on the shotgun. Like what would the range be?
To hit, you would need to hit the closest one, and then it'll continue out from there.
Okay, so that'll just be a 13 then.
Yeah.
All right. 23.
Okay, you hit. So I'm gonna have to do damage for all 3 of these.
Yep. 15, not a crit though.
15. Ooh, so close to a crit. And I'm just gonna roll.
It's just door opens, shockwave through. Is that
6,
that's
10,
not like a
7.
that's not like a charge, right? So I don't like go with it.
No, you're not going anywhere.
Okay,
You just
so then that's
basically
just
did
like
this.
yeah, that's like sword just in the ground and then just pulls it up and it's just woof, big shockwave of biotic force.
1 second.
And is this like a Tanto blade or like what kind? Of
It's like
blade?
probably more like a what would it be like the ninjato size? So it's like not a full like two-handed sword, but like a one-hand kind of like long enough to do some damage, but not so long that it's cumbersome.
Got it. So it's not like a big knife. It's like a small.
It's like
sword.
a small sword, yeah. It says
She's
sword
up, she's
on my
up.
character sheet. So.
She's done. I can't spell, man. I did this at 3 a.m. in the morning.
Oh, that's supposed to be sword. That's how you spell it. Sword.
So she's prone. These two take the brunt and stay standing. But she's prone. Like you knock her back. They get knocked back, but they were able to recover. I did a concentration check
Gotcha.
on them. That's for those 3. And you guys have kind of started grabbing the attention, but everybody else still has that one free action that y'all can do. Are you gonna stay right there?
I'm probably let's see if I'm just right here. I'm probably gonna move up to this first one just to
Okay.
get ready to make their day significantly worse than it already is.
Significantly. You guys are coming in, but you guys are coming in from this side.
What
You're
side?
over here. Over here.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
I'm not seeing any pins or pings. Can you do that one more time? Okay.
You're not seeing it?
I'm not seeing it. Let me refresh my page. Sorry.
Who was next through the door?
Explosion of pings.
I was
All
ready
right.
to
Who was
go.
shooting?
Okay, sorry. Can you pin one more time now that I see everything? Okay, great. Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome.
This person in front of me is a sorry commando.
Yes.
Yes. Do they look pretty heavily armored or shielded? Or anything?
No. These two, you can run a quick diagnostics. These two do not have shields.
Mhm.
This guy has a shield. She does not have a shield. This has armor. He has a shield, and she has a shield.
This is
But
the
these
dude
two,
we're trying to find either. This is like the room before that.
yeah, this is the last room because you gassed one room. I'm gonna say this in the third room is his office. So this is kind of what's going on here.
Okay. I think I would like to y'all have been kicking ass with electronic security stuff. I don't even want to like fuck with it. But I'm going to overload the shielded guy up on the right.
This gentleman right here.
Or I guess the one closest to me.
Oh, so the commando leader. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And what is the distance on that? That is I'm reading the wrong one. I make a DV 15.
Yep.
Within 15 meters or yards, which is how many feet? So I can translate this real quick.
I mean, you're there.
That's a shit ton. I forget that meters are a lot. Okay. So then yeah, I'm definitely up in that business. I think I'll kind of just scoot up over here up against this debris so I can see more people. But I am going to just do that on just send out a good little electronic EMP type thing at them. Got a 23. So Their shields are down for one full round.
Yeah, so you basically short out her shields, and that caught her attention. She looks like, because she felt that little like, oh shit. And she turns around to see you sitting up here.
I just level my shotgun at her. But that's it. That's my turn.
Okay. Who was next to the door? Which one of the two techies want to be through the door first? Who wants to come through the door like a hero?
I would, if that's okay. And why the team wants to go first is she's just gonna like bolt in, and then she's gonna press a couple things on her like handheld, so it's not on her forearm; it's just gonna be on her like fingertips.
Mm-hmm.
And she's gonna activate her tech armor, which looks like hard light gladiator armor around her body.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And then I am moving to. Okay, so we came from over here, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll also
And
say
this
over
is
comms that their shields down for the commando leader.
And this is a bad guy.
Yep. These three have shields. Well, this one doesn't have a shield anymore.
I'm assuming my tech armor takes an action, right? So the only thing I can do is move.
No, because we had that discussion. That's pretty intuitive. You just have to tell me you're going to activate it before you get into shooting.
Okay.
Yeah. So you told me that. That's like my rule.
Okay.
I think the mech one was a little different just because it surprised us, right? So
Yeah.
we didn't necessarily have something that has a short cooldown on it, like up already.
Yeah. Yeah, tech armor's really like, I think you can boil it down to less than a second in the game to power back up. So that's why I'm like, it's pretty intuitive.
Got it. Yeah, it's just pressing triangle. All right, so then what I'm gonna do is, all right, let's try new power. So I'm gonna stasis this guy.
Ping it for me.
Yeah, the guy who just
Please.
was unshielded.
Okay. Man, y'all picking on.
Okay, sorry. Why is it not popping up?
Are you clicking on, like, are you holding on, like, you have to click over on your character?
No, just the screen isn't popping up, but I think it is now. It's just a little slow. Okay, yeah. Awesome. So I'm gonna roll my. I think it's brawling versus brawling. Okay.
Stasis cause the enemy temporarily locked in a freezing and target. The freeze applies to the enemy in midair as well. Target enemy within 5 meters and makes a contested brawling check. On a fail, the target is successfully stasis. This lasts for 2 rounds and can be upgraded to 4 rounds. So yeah, brawling v brawling.
I rolled a 32.
Holy shit! These characters are scary.
What's their brawling? What's the NPC's brawling skill? Like a 30? it better be a 30. It needs to be a 30.
I think it is, but hold on. It doesn't help that Gavin's critting all night tonight.
It's been a ton.
Ridiculous amount
Like,
of crits.
Ooh, good roll
no, good roll, but not good enough.
though.
And so this poor Sergeant Commander, she's like, gets electrocuted and looks and now is frozen. It's just finds herself in a really bad situation here.
Yeah, and this would be not an electrical. This would be a biotic state.
Yeah, biotic. Well, she got overloaded too. So you guys are pretty much, yeah, she got overloaded. That's why the shields are gone.
Okay. And now she's like, Satine's also kind of like striking a pose after doing the stasis in like her new gladiator armor too.
Are you not entertained?
It's kind of like side-eyeing Relo. Like,
Right. So here we are. Blair, what we doing? You coming through the door?
So this is a bad guy. Are they dead? They're just frozen.
No. She's frozen. She's prone. She's knocked back trying to get to figure out what's going on, and the rest of these fools are starting to figure out, holy shit, there's a problem here, and they're starting to level their guns into this general area.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Is that four specters? I thought they only sent one. I thought they just sent the one.
Yeah, they're like, oh no.
And one was a problem.
And these two are the ones that have shields left. She's successfully frozen, and yeah, and so this is where you find yourselves right now.
Okay. If I go here. Okay. So I'm gonna shoot that one. So my like little abilities and stuff, can I just like do them, or do they take an action to do?
They do take an action. Yeah, you can either shoot or you can take an action. And I'm not going to introduce it this game, but we'll discuss it after this game about taking negatives, bringing in the Cyberpunk 2020 rules. But we'll see how this goes first.
Okay, then never mind. I won't do that. God, this is so dumb. What I want to do is so dumb.
Do it.
No, I don't know if it's like a fun dumb. I think it's just an actual dumb. I'm gonna do the tactical cloak. I won't shoot. I'll do the tactical cloak instead. And I kind of want to just like go to sneak like around this way. If all my shit would click.
Okay. Then this is what now. I did give you were the only character that got the upgraded version of all your power sets. So you can actually move, but as soon as you decide to open fire, your position is known. So absolutely, you can roll tactical cloak. Let me read that real quick.
Can I actually like? So this looks like this part up here is like an upper, like it like ramps up. Can I want to run this way so I kind of like end up right here. So I'm on this like bridge and then like just stealthing right there.
Yeah.
So that, yeah.
Let me look. When did I put your tactical cloak at? It's in the
under weapons.
No, I'm talking about like the rules for it.
Oh.
It just gives you a plus number to stealth.
Yeah, so you get a plus. Roll me a stealth. I'm gonna say because it's very intuitive, it activates very quickly, kind of like tech armor that you can activate it, and you get a +3 to stealth. So roll me your stealth. Or no, you get a.
I don't see it in Legend Keeper.
It's underneath energy drain.
Is it?
Huh?
Yep.
Oh yeah, there it is. Okay.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
So you activate, get a +3 modifier to your stealth for 4 combat rounds, and since you have the upgrade, it's more. You can take a shot undetected. Yeah, so you're good. As long as you don't take a shot, you're invisible for 4 combat rounds.
Okay. So.
Well, it looks like you can take 1 shot undetected, or
Yeah,
if you
1
don't
shot.
move at all, 4 shots undetected.
Yeah.
So there's that. Plus 3 more.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah. You're
39.
Good. You're fine. You are good. You are invisible.
So I'm gonna come right. Actually, yeah. No. Just kidding. I'm gonna come right here, but I'm like right up against that like front, like wall and just kind
Okay.
of like crouch down, and then I'll be ready to take a shot the next go around.
All right. So, for the ease of time, because I know it's getting a little late, we're not going to do initiative. I'm going to let. She's frozen. She's prone. So she's got to take her action. This one here is going to take a shot at you, Gavin.
Makes sense.
Remember, y'all can evade if you want.
Yeah, thank you for reminding me. I actually forgot that.
Yep.
Is it that we're dodging bullets?
Yep, you can dodge bullets.
Oh my god. These people so scary.
Oh, critted again. Oh, double critted. Fuck. All right, 38.
Damn. Damn.
Why am I gonna even take? I'm gonna take a shot. I mean, we're gonna try. Try.
You think?
Nope.
You think it,
Yeah, you
oh my
just
god.
so
I don't even think that hits normally, much less it gets to
Yeah.
38.
It wouldn't. There's no way that pistol could have got through my tech armor, my shield, and my regular
yeah, no,
armor.
it's a 3d6 anyway. Like, so yeah, she misses. Homeboy here, he sees that he missed. So he's gonna try to take a shot at, because right now their friend's in the way. So go ahead and roll this up real quick.
Are they shooting at me again?
Yep, shooting at you again because you missed. Is this a reasonable? Okay, it's reasonable.
26 is reasonable.
Comparatively what you've been rolling, Gavin, absolutely.
Yeah, 26 feels possible. 38 is just why roll?
Why roll? What are we doing?
Why?
Why? Why?
There we go. He's gonna, you know what? That's what he's gonna do. He's gonna auto fire at you because he has a typhoon.
Okay. Have you rolled to hit yet?
I have not.
Okay, I just want to make sure. That's fine.
You lucky devil.
Barely.
Barely. You hear, move up! As now this
Did I just
Vorcha,
aggro everyone?
pretty much. And he's gonna start making his move to get closer to you. This Vorcha takes off like a shot this way as
I'm deadlier
well.
when they get closer, so I don't mind that at all.
Well,
That's what
they
I'm-
figured like
That's what I'm saying.
Same.
the Turian
Tag
starts
team.
moving this way to try to get a flank along with this one. So Ethan, what are we doing?
Oh yeah. That one's on the ground.
Yeah,
I-
she had to use it. She's starting to get up. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
How much? Oh wait, I don't have a gun that can shoot twice in one round. Never mind. My pistol only does once. I kind of just wanna take it. What's my handgun skill? I just want to make sure this will be possible for me. But I kind of wanted to just take a headshot as she was trying to get up. Just be like,
Oh yeah,
stay
absolutely.
down.
You
Like,
got a
stay
-8.
down, please.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I have it, yeah,
Absolutely. You can
plus
definitely do that.
17. Just lay down. What, you know? It's fine. It's just like trying to get up. What is my luck stat? I just want it to happen.
Aren't you a solo?
You're right. I am a solo. I don't actually.
And
I'm
your
not-
first damage.
My first
Yeah,
damage is
five
plus
extra damage.
5. Oh yeah. So that whatever my big shockwave damage had 5 extra on it. I don't know if that makes a difference. So it's 20 damage.
She looks. There's blood coming out of her mouth.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. That's. Sorry about your life. Make better choices, I guess. I don't know.
Well, you should have made better choices because you can't make any more.
Oh no,
Oh my
I don't fumble though,
fumble,
but
though.
I do miss
Mhm.
with the -8.
I
I
think-
just rolled a 10.
I think for more thematically, because of fight or flight or freeze, she instinctively, just from her years of being a commando, hits your gun.
Mm.
And that's what happens as she gets up and you start seeing a biotic flare come around her.
Yeah, he just kind of looks at her and just, okay. And
Alright,
and then
Taylor,
just
what's up?
kind of flips the sword around the other way, just like, yeah, it's bad for you now.
Right.
So, oh God, I moved you. I didn't mean to move you. Okay. I walk up to the one in stasis
Mm-hmm.
with my shotgun leveled at her. I just
Mhm.
want to look at her and be like, "Hi, my friends and I are specters. I gathered you've figured that much out. All your friends in the back room died because of a gas that bomb that your boss laid. Is there any chance you'll want to just not fight and leave so either us or him do not kill you? Just a question before I shoot you."
She can't talk because she's in stasis.
Look down for no, up for yes. Like her eyes.
She looks down.
Okay. I shoot her in the head with my
with
shotgun.
a very fuck you kind of look. Okay. What is it? Immobile is like a negative. Right? Like she can't move, so point blank right.
It
Yeah,
has
she's
to
dead.
be. Yeah.
Yeah, environment. I'm going. She's dead. You just you blow her head off. So she's died.
Mhm.
Delete.
And then
What
I
we
look at the
doing?
other one. Same offer to you. Do y'all want to die or leave? Looking at like the big guy walking towards me.
You see a missile pack come up on his shoulder?
Perfect.
I'll take that as your
So-
answer.
Yep. I'll take that as your answer.
So, what are we doing, Gav?
Alrighty. So, that person, this guy,
Mm-hmm.
I want to slam him
All right.
and possibly pump up the jam, but we'll see that. We'll see that later. So the guy who's rushing with a missile launcher on him, that guy.
Yeah. Yep. Gotcha.
Okay. Alrighty.
So I gotta roll. I gotta roll athletics to see if I don't it hits. Do you damage? So his shields are gone. So you notice when he slams the shields are gone,
hmm
and but he starts well. You slam him, but you see that he's starting to skid, and he's gonna roll. Well, I gotta wait for your turn. So you got him. Because I gotta roll an athletics check to see if I'm gonna waste any movement.
Alrighty. Okay. Then I'll also just kind of move up over here now that there is a dead body there. So I would have moved over there and then slammed.
Okay. Okay. Yep. Blair, what's up? What you doing?
Okay. So this incinerate thing, it's not a shot. It's just like an ability.
So it's basically a fireball. Think of the spell fireball that comes out of your hand. That's what it
Okay.
is. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to wrap my head around like visually like what this stuff is.
How I have it, they can flavor text can be whatever you want because I didn't want to like bring redundancy into it because they got like flamethrowers. So if you want yours to be a flamethrower, it can be a flamethrower. If you want flaming skulls, come out of your hand. You can have that because it can be an omni projection with a
Okay.
flame. Like it can, or it can be just you send out like an electronic fireball.
Okay. Yeah, I like the sound of that. Let's do that. I'm gonna throw it at this one. Right. See, okay, I guess
Ooh, okay.
that was my question, because it's like I'm hidden right now and it says I get one shot,
Hmm.
like where I'm still hidden.
Yeah, you'll let it out, and then they won't know where it comes from.
Okay. So then I will do that here at that one. And bubble. Cool.
Yeah, I think that hits.
Cool. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that hits. Yeah, that hits.
Just waiting for the clear. And then that's my third like failed damage. That sucks.
I mean,
Half
Okay.
armor.
it's half armor. Well, no, this one doesn't. I mean, these are grunts.
Oh,
So,
you
like,
just don't
she's on fire right now.
Okay. I just wanted to do more damage. So it's like
And
I just don't like to see the red box. The red box is
Yeah.
evil.
so you do it in a way, and like it catches his attention, but he does not catch where it came from.
Okay.
Now, if you take another shot, it will break your tactical cloak.
Yes. Okay.
So she is right now spending the next 2 rounds putting herself out. Because if she doesn't, she's going to take an additional D26 damage. He's making his way towards the bridge, unaware that you're there.
Mm-hmm.
She is going to try to shoot you.
Me?
No,
Oh.
Ethan.
I'm gonna roll evasion just for fun.
Roll that.
What's your evasion? What's your base evasion?
My base
Tatum.
evasion only like an 11, so it's actually not great. I only have 2 in evasion, just a minimum. But I mean, even if she hits, there's like 36 damage needs to be done to get to my hit points. So it's like, why not? I could just be even worse. Oh wait, no, that -8 shouldn't be there, so it's an 18.
18.
That's
Okay.
it's not a called shot. I forgot to unclick it.
I was like, wait, what? I mean, does she hit? Come on. I mean, it's not going to do any damage, but.
Oh, tie goes to defender?
I
Yeah.
think so. So she misses.
So she misses, and she just is like, "Fuck."
It's like he dodges like to the inside and then does an elbow into like the bend of her gun arm and is like, "How do you like it? It's not fun, is it?"
This one is going to shoot at you, Taylor.
Come at me, bitch. Come at me, bitch.
This isn't the. Is this the missile launcher guy or is this a different one?
No, this is the Asari.
When we fight each other, when it's gonna be like Avengers each other, there's gonna be so many roll-offs of
I
like
just do like a
evasion
little,
and
like put my
shooting.
hand up with like little biotics and it like stops it for a second.
Oh, absolutely. I like that. This gentleman is going to fire at you, Gavin.
Bring it. Which gentleman? The one that I just threw off balance?
Well, actually, I'm glad you said that. Let me roll that athletics to see if he even gets a chance to shoot.
I feel like the characters we're playing right now are going to be more one of those things where it's like a boss rush. Because my character feels like the type to just be standing alone in a room that the squad comes in. And it's just like, hi.
What's up?
We're just like, I don't like that. I don't like that.
He's just like sitting on the floor on his knees, just like sitting, waiting. Like, oh, that's never
and
good.
then the
You're here now.
shockwave hits everybody as soon as we walk in the door.
Hey, I feel like Renos is at a slight bit of a advantage because all of her shit is ranged and all these characters are very up close and personal.
Yeah, Lauren's fucked. Lauren's gonna die. Oh,
Please, I gotta check to see if I got it. I think I did.
it's a DV15.
Yeah, barely. So as you slam, you slam him, and you see him that he physically took the damage, but he's trying to put on a tough face, and he
Got it.
shakes it off, and he's gonna auto fire at you.
Cool. All right, hold on, let me
19.
roll my evade. 20.
Damn it!
It's just so
That's
rude.
assault. Why couldn't you just crit it and make me feel like, yeah, okay, that makes sense.
This is completely stupid, but I kind of want to do it anyway. Is it a rocket or what is he trying to shoot at me?
He's shooting his typhoon.
Oh, okay, then never mind.
Yeah.
He so happens to shoot where like the gladiator has its like mini little plate shield. You know how like those gladiators had just like something to just barely cover their forearm. He shoots
Buckler.
that, and then she kind of laughs at that. Like, this is like the one spot you hit, really.
Cool. You anger him, and he drops the typhoon, and dual omni blades show up, and he's just gonna straight charge you now.
All right, let's do this again.
Oh no, he's getting in your face. Dvorsha is going to jump at you, Taylor.
Oh, they got a Vorcha.
And he is going to melee you. So roll brawl. Evasion 24. See. Oh, and I'm gonna say he lunges at you and he goes to swipe at your face. How do you dodge this?
I feel like it's one of those like she literally just like kind of swatted a bullet out of the way with her biotics, and he jumps and goes, and she's just like, just very unamused.
You will taste delicious.
Probably not.
I haven't eaten in 3 days.
We're a lot of cartilage, not very much meat to us, so.
And then he just smiles. He's like, I will be the judge of that.
Yeah, no, you won't.
I almost want to say I'm getting paid, but I'm just not going to do it. I'm just going to keep it moving. Blair, what are we up to?
I get paid.
Oh god. Okay, so this guy is kind of like charging my direction. Perfect. I'm just gonna keep. You were right. Thank you for telling me about this incinerate. It's very fun. I like setting people on fire. I'm gonna just keep doing that. So I'm gonna set this guy on fire.
All right.
Light him up.
I keep losing like all my tabs.
Hit.
Yes. Huh. Ooh.
Ooh. Oh, 3, 4, 5, 6. Damn.
So you see his shield shatter, and you start seeing his chest plate melt as his armor's melting off of him. And he's doing this real quick to try to cool it down, and he looks up as your tactical cloak kind of just dematerializes around you.
Okay.
and you can see him radioing that, and he's close enough. You can hear him like, "We got a bogey on the bridge," which catches this one's attention.
Okay.
So
Can I? Oh, I guess I can move though, can't I?
you absolutely can.
Can I like? How athletic am I? I'm pretty
Yeah, I mean,
athletic. I'm
yeah.
pretty dexy. Can just kind of like go like do that and then like backflip over this bar to try and get like under the bridge.
Sure.
Okay. Do I need to roll
So
for it?
no, because
Okay.
I don't think I've made anyone roll those kinds of things. You guys are high enough skill. Why waste the time?
So I'll just do that just to get out of like line of sight of all these people on this side. And
Mhm.
so just kind of like still here, but like under the bridge right there in that corner.
Gotcha. Ethan, what we doing?
Oh yeah. I'm just gonna just the two quick ones with the sword.
Okay.
Like nothing fancy. Just like I'm tired of this particular individual. So
Gotcha.
so 21 for the first one and 19 for the second. And I think they do evasion.
So, yep.
Oh Jesus.
Oh, about time. Don't worry, you get me with the second one.
Second one hits, so 3d6 plus 5. So 13 with like half armor.
She dodges your first attack, but you see her kind of grab her side due to an injury as she at the last second looks and she tries to hold up her pistol, but you cut, being that it's a finely tuned piece of steel, you cut through that and through her as she falls down and the blue blood flows.
Yeah, it was one of those like I overcommitted with my first one, and so she like dodged it, but then I just flipped the blade and came back with it like really suddenly. I'm just kind of like, well, that was fun. Just
Longer than I
Yes.
expected.
All right.
Just for flavor, I'm gonna be like right there on the other side of where she was, just like.
Oh, absolutely.
Just moving on. Yeah, that. Well, actually, I can probably move further than that, huh?
Yeah, you absolutely could. Absolutely
could I like duck under this bridge and get like right here?
Absolutely, yes.
Sweet. Yeah, I'm gonna get all up in there.
Are you
baby.
Naruto running with the sword?
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, it's with the sword, so it's more Sasuke running, but I get you. Get the reference.
Taylor, what we doing?
Okay, quick question.
I got an answer.
Charge.
Mm-hmm.
I poof forward. It
Yep.
says unsuccessful hit each target takes. So could I, in theory, try to hit Bid Boy, but also hit the Vorcha? So I like
I think
through them.
I think that was a miss.
Okay.
Yeah, it's only one target.
Okay.
So you try to knock him off his feet while he's running towards. Because if you are, I'm gonna give him a chance to evade you.
Trying to decide if I still want to do that or if I just want a shotgun, because my shotgun does just a little more damage.
I mean, you have a Vorcha in your face.
Yeah. Oh, no,
And
he's who I was going to
Vanguard.
hit. The only reason I was going to hit the other guy is if I could get both of them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to just shotgun him. And he's
Okay.
a Dexy boy.
He is a Dexy boy.
All right, then I'll just shotgun him normally.
Actually, I didn't give him enough dex to dodge. I'm gonna say because he's malnutritious, he doesn't have enough dex.
Well, in that case, I'm going to hit him in the head.
All right. -8.
Yes.
God damn.
With a -8.
With a
Oh,
-8.
Yeah,
I
that's got the
mean,
-8 already built in because I rolled it on it. So 19, whatever goes through his armor is doubled.
Does he have any armor?
Did the fortune?
he does.
Oh.
Yeah, he had not a lot. He had 7, so 12, 24.
20.
Yeah, he's dead.
I like shotgunning people in the head. This is fun. I'm like, poof, poof.
Hey, they have a
many
slug.
Apex.
It's
so
like
many
they have the slug, so it makes sense. So yeah, he's dead. You just hear as.
Oh, wait!
Ah!
I
as
see. I made a bad
basically
decision
2 of
now.
his breathing holes in his eyes, and he slumps over in front of you.
Is that what? Is that just the goblin death sound?
Yep.
We got to tell David. He's got to know to update the fortune.
gotta update the trait.
I feel like David does that sound already. He
Yeah.
got it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's true.
So you got a big old guy barreling down.
Yeah. Yeah. And
I'll just scoot up
she's
and get
gonna
ready to fuck him up too.
slam him again.
All right. He's gonna evade you. Now that he sees it coming.
Actually, do I want to do?
I mean, he's evading either way.
Yeah. I just want to know: do I want to stasis him or do I want to slam him?
Well, now I need to know because it's got to be a brawling v brawling.
Yeah. Let's slam him.
Okay.
Ooh.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah, you got him.
him.
I'm gonna say because he failed, he's not even gonna get his athletics check. So
Oh, sorry. That's not. The
Yeah.
damage is 18. Oh, that's a crit. What is a
Well,
crit
that's a crit.
doing a slam?
did we ever bring in?
No.
We
So I
didn't,
guess he
did
just
we?
takes 5 extra damage.
You know
Well,
what? Roll.
what's on the crit table?
What's a crit table?
Yeah.
Roll. This
I think
one's a
'cause
physical attack,
There's
so I
plenty.
want to say,
Yeah.
There's plenty of things on there that could.
yeah.
I think like other than the ones that we had specified had special crits, we were still just gonna
Yes,
use the crit
yeah,
table.
use a crit table. So yeah, roll me a
Mhm.
crit table on this one, Gav. Roll me a 2d6.
6.
Broken arm.
Wow, was I looking at broken arm?
God, we
Yeah.
love fucking up Casey's NPC's arms.
God, arms, man. You hear that thud, you hear a sickening crack as he lands on his right arm, and just in his helmet, just wailing.
So he takes 18 damage plus the 5 directly to his health.
Yep.
Are you
Good fucking
rethinking
guy.
that giving up and leaving thing yet? Just curious, as I'm training my shotgun on his head again.
Roll me a persuasion.
Oh, it's not good. I'm just talking out my ass.
Oh, okay. Like,
Um,
because he's willing to listen right now.
I mean, maybe he's so willing. Let's see.
I wonder why.
Yeah, I literally. Oh, not a -8. Ignore that -8.
So it's a 16.
16 total.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, this guy's a crazy psycho anyway. We've been
Mhm.
trapped here since the end of the war. What do you want my passcodes? Like, what do you want? What do you want?
Yes, that would be great. Also, does he have any more traps situated, or was that room
No,
that killed all your
that
friends it?
was the only room.
Cool. You want to call down or call off your buddies?
And you see him reach with his good arms, like, stand down. We're done here. We are absolutely done here. Can I have safe passage on your ship?
And Satine is like, and I'll be taking this, and we'll try to like take the missile launcher from his shoulder.
he'll surrender his armor when you get him on. Yeah. So you
Um,
Okay,
can
cool.
definitely, yeah. If
yes,
y'all
we
don't kill
can
him here.
get you on the ship. I would advise waiting here. There is a bit of a gravitational issue in your break room. So
Just
tend to
FYI.
your wounds and don't do anything stupid because we can kill
No.
you very quickly.
Nope. You've already iced half my team. You've killed an entire other one of my squads. I ain't losing any
Oh,
more of
your
my
boss
people.
did that, actually.
Okay.
And
So
also,
yeah,
we haven't even broken a sweat yet.
Oh, I'm feeling great. I could keep going.
fucking specters. Why did they send for? What has he done?
Oh, hey, what
That's
is
all
your
you,
name?
my name?
Yeah.
I mean, Michael.
Paris.
Michael.
Okay.
Michael. Mikey
Okay.
the Turian.
All right, Mikey. I am going to put your name down as in charge for these individuals. So if any of them fuck up, the lion's
I
is
mean,
going to come
I am.
down on your head. Okay. Bye.
As you see the Asari come over, her pistol's on the ground. Because he's obviously the boss. Like they're all disarmed. She finally put herself out, and he's going over to her to. So yeah, you guys can make your way to the next room where Dax is. The-
Tatum pats that Asari on the shoulder and say, "Hey, you're lucky you were next," and then just kind of keeps walking into the into the next room.
She gives a what the fuck kind of look, like
I
that
just give her this look
contemplating, like
She's getting like full Drell face, just like no expression, just like
and she's like, she pulls out whatever the equivalent of a cigarette is and like shakily lights it because they just realized she just realized like she dodged certain death.
Yeah, because
Like
he just kind of nods over to her buddy. This just like skewer, just like
because obviously you could like they're trained, but they were never trained to deal with specters with this kind of firepower. One would have fucked them up. There's 4 of y'all.
Did any of us take damage?
Not a damn single one of y'all.
just Tatum's just hands in pockets, just walking on like we got an interrogation, right?
Yes.
So,
We do
yeah,
need to
Satine
not kill
puts the
him
missile launcher away and is
immediately.
just doing the scan.
The missile
Checking
launch is
email.
integrated into his armor. Like it's a pot.
Oh.
Like you're gonna have to take it apart. So,
Okay. Well, I told them to
which
leave.
you're a specter. So any equipment that they have, anything that they have, is now property of however y'all want. Like they're not gonna fight you for that. So you guys get up to the door. It is. You can tell that it's locked. The little red symbols up there. We need one more electronic security roll.
Yes. Are you
Tech
doing
off.
this as well?
Do the tech
Yeah.
Okay.
Slicing.
Oh, that's not a good roll.
27. What'd you roll? A 2? You rolled a 2?
Wait. Ah!
Wow.
Damn it.
So Satine, you got to it first, and you unlock the door. And as soon as you unlock
Great
the
job,
door,
everybody. Great job, everybody. And like patting everybody on the shoulders.
make an evasion roll.
Cool. Is my tech armor still up or not?
I'm gonna say that you haven't dispelled it yet.
Yeah, I wouldn't have dispelled it. All right, an evasion. Oh, okay. Hopefully that's good enough.
It's gonna probably be good enough.
25.
It's
Is that good enough?
it's warped my senses. I'm actually I'm expecting 30s every time. Every time I don't get 30s. I
Oh
get
no, I
upset.
didn't roll above a 30. It's bad. It's a bad roll. Basic success in Cyberpunk 12.
12. I'm just using this character to get the rollout, not to.
I do love that art though.
As a large hand cannon comes firing out.
Okay.
And you hear a step back. My men will come for you.
No, I don't think they will.
That or
Should I
sword.
stasis him? I can go stasis him.
I mean,
Oh, that could work.
So very
I mean, we've
literally.
taken out over half your team and the other half surrendered to us. So unless you want to die a very painful death, I would suggest you talk to us.
another shot rings out, and then you see a Solarian vault over the desk and try to run past y'all.
I'm tripping.
So
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm tackling that bitch.
Yeah, I'm ready to. If he gets by anyone, I'm just stasis.
So I got
Tatum's
three
just
of
doing the like hands in pockets, just one foot moving, just trip him as he runs past.
I'm gonna like
Alright,
play off
I
of
need-
that, hope he
I
trips,
need-
and then just tackle him.
I need 3 brawling rolls out of every. I need 2 brawlings and a stasis roll.
All right.
Just
Relo's just like watching. If something gets past all that, then they'll move.
this is 19.
29. This is honestly
At least
the
the
best
stasis
roll
goes
night
off,
I've had.
but
Well, I'm evading all of them. So let's hope.
If you could
evaded
avoid a
29.
29.
I can always crit, you know.
I think, no joke, I think that's like my 6th or
20.
7th crit. That's crazy.
I avoids the first one.
So I'm gonna say that.
Avoids everything but the stasis. Or
No, I get hit by the
okay.
stasis. I get hit. So
Yeah.
I say you stasis me at the same time that I get that you tackle Dax. And so now you got the Solarian. As you guys see, he's got chemical burns all over his face. A heavily scarred Solarian, blackened. He's got blackened teeth, where it looks like where he's been chewing on something, probably med stems. Bloodshot eyes, like he's been working on something feverishly. His outfit is like a shredded, dirty lab coat. And as you guys continue to look over, you can see just the chemical burns keep going across his
Fresh
body.
or like old scarred?
Scarred. Some of them are scarred. The hands, they seem to be a little fresh. So he's been messing with something here recently.
If they get him down, can Rilo just like walk past and start to try and go like look for any computers
roll me
or
electronics.
anything?
Run me electronic security with a DV. He's an SCG, so DV 20.
Can I run in after and be like, oh my god?
Casey, I'm gonna send you a Discord message real quick.
Okay. We're almost done. Also, Blair,
20.
you were able. Yeah, so you broke into the system fine. I'd say that you are getting a whole bunch. MIA. you start going through. Yes, you're going through, and you're starting to see all of these kinds of different chemical concoctions, and it looks like he is building some kind of virus. Just don't quite know what. If you have anything in pharmaceuticals, or anybody has anything in pharmaceuticals, you might be able to figure it out.
Hey, I did that. Oh wait, no, I just did surgery. I didn't do pharmaceuticals. Fuck.
Where's
Would there be any other
pharmaceutical?
It would have to
It's
be
a
med
med
tech.
tech.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I
Well,
took surgery
you know
points
what?
though.
At a higher DV education, but you need a 28. It's up there in education.
Could I
I mean, I
use
can-
any of my med knowledge to assist in education?
Well, how many points
Since
did
I
you
took the
have
med tech
for
role.
medtech?
I did 9, but I just kind of threw them all in surgery to use as first aid more than
I'll
anything.
tell you what,
'cause-
because you were coming up against the B team, if you want to reallocate any of those points, I will allow it.
Wow,
9
surprise!
in
9 in pharmaceutical. Yeah.
I'll be realistic. There would still be quite a few there, but I'll throw about half of them in there. Because I definitely wouldn't have any. Because that was the other one I was thinking about. Because I was like, cryosystems doesn't really
Right.
matter. So I'll half them ish.
And because it's not because you're doing pharmaceutical, you just need a DV of 20.
Same.
From that though, because it's not a. I mean, it's. I'm not gonna be heartless. You can definitely tell it was a nerve toxin,
Yeah.
and he is making enough to. You're looking at the numbers and you're looking at the quantity, and it is definitely enough to go after a colony of people.
Seems
At
that
least that's
he's making some sort of nerve agent and a lot of it. Were you going to test this on another group of innocent civilians, or did you have someone paying you to do this?
Have you guys detained him? Like cuffed him?
Yeah, before, because I had him like down pinned
Right.
before I came to look at stuff. I would have made sure he was.
So I'm a. Gav, did your character unlock the stasis on him?
Yeah.
So
The
he's
team
like,
would have unlocked the stasis as soon as we actually needed him to be useful.
you see just a sickening smile. He's like, maybe, maybe not. Science is always moving forward. Wouldn't be any more atrocities than what we did to the Krogan, I guess.
Um,
To answer your question, yeah, I was being paid to do it. You know, what the problem is with this world, with you specters and alliance types. You want
I'm sure you're going to tell me.
rules. You want rules. You oppress us. My mind was a brilliant mind, and yet I get tossed out because a few civilians died. The alliance killed more people in a week than I ever could. Or how about some of what you specters did? I mean, Saren, Shepard working with the enemy for a while. Hell, there was even an Asari that went against the Shadow Broker. Tore up in just a swath, and yet I get expelled. I'm the bad guy.
Yep. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that supposed to make me feel bad for you or something? I don't know. Maybe it was your tone was off. Um, anyway, who paid you to do this?
I'm gonna die anyway, so why would I tell you?
Was it your buddies that you're pumping their radio signal?
He stays quiet.
a
Ooh.
singularity and hold him up as high as I possibly can, like upside down.
And Satine's going to look for any like trace amounts of that radio and see if there's anything we could pick up from that after he stays silent. Like any of the other devices have it logged or anything like that. Open channel, something like
Yeah,
that.
roll electronic security. Roll me that singularity real quick.
Okay.
Or roll me no, I don't know if I put any intimidation in there. Did I? I think I overlooked that by accident.
My persuasion's kind of dog shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
roll
just
me
have a +6
singularity.
and a +2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck.
Oh shit. He's dead.
So he takes more
He ripped
damage.
a
He's like,
little
Is that a crit?
Nah, just 1/6.
He's like,
just crushed him, just turned him inside out.
he's like,
well, we tried.
yeah, yeah. They got some things going on. They're worried, and they liked my work. They say I knew how to deconstruct a problem.
That is a very unappealing way to say that. Were they planning on, did they tell you any sort of plans on what they were going to do with this? Was it to
I
be used
had
there in Omega? Was it to be used here when they can get out? What was the...
They wanted me to test it. And once I verified the test results and the Omega relays and the Terminus relays were more connected than I could get, I was going to send shipments there. Can you let me down?
Oh, I don't know. Does anyone else have any other questions for him?
Yes.
Just a second. You got to
do
stay
I
there.
do I pick up any radio signals?
You do. You hear the what sounds Solarian from what you can tell by the thing. The radio signal is going on about how they want to come and join equilibrium. We will bring balance to this universe. There will be no terminus. There will be no alliance. We will tear it all down and start anew. And that's kind of the
And is
thing
it
that's going
looping?
on. Yeah, it's a loop. You know, and then like if you listen to it long enough, you can hear some sermon starting. Kind of like just like the propaganda that you hear, like this is what we're gonna do. We will build an army.
Yeah.
You will be well paid. You will be fed. We will
Yeah.
take in those who are missed by the system.
Yeah. Okay. So, Satine would be like, "Hey, so this just sounds like propaganda. Did you use this to call someone specifically, or what's? How do I contact them if I wanted to join the cause?"
They'll contact you if you're worth it. I was contacted.
And how were you contacted?
He stays quiet.
I'll ask one more time before I get one of my friend Pockets over here to do something bad to you. I'll ask one more time.
He
How did they
spits at
contact
you.
you?
He spits at you.
That was
And
not.
drop the singularity so he hits the ground so anyone can be unreachable.
And then I'd look over to Tatum and be like, "You want to do something and make him talk, or want me to do it?" It's kind of like an awkward, like, "Oh, I should have planned this a little bit better."
These types are kind of boring. He's just a killer.
So, okay. And then so I'll ask one more time, like after kicking him, be like, "Okay, how did they reach out to you? And can I roll a persuasion?" Or interrogation?
Interrogation is kind of what I'm looking for.
Oh,
I'd be
13,
like
okay.
back there just still like with my biotics trying to look real intimidating. I'm not very cool, but you know, it's adding something.
I'll give you a +1, so that's a 14. I'd say he's down above half health with that little hit.
With that one singularity hit, he's already at half health.
He has no armor, no health, and you guys have kind of been beating him up. So yeah, I'll say that.
Yeah, fair point.
And because you got that +1, he's like, there's a Turian.
There's a lot of us. Does that one have a name?
You just kind of see him close his eyes, and he opens them again. He's like, fuck it, I'm dead anyway. You'll never find him. You'll
Okay.
never find him. He goes
Well,
by
then
the
I guess
name.
there's no. Oh, good. Go.
I have only met him by his alias, which is RX. Don't know why he goes by that. I mean, he's got old Havoc armor. So he was definitely Special Forces. Gravelly voice. Got a red undertone to his skin. Golden eyes. White markings. A lot like the Spectre that Nihilus, I think his name was. So he might even be from the same planet.
Hold on. This is the Turian that contacted you to test this nerve concoction.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gravelly voice.
Yeah.
Havoc armor. How many shipments were you supposed to send out when this was done?
Frigate, maybe 2.
Is he associated with this equilibrium? Or are you just really in everyone's pockets in Omega?
He's even equilibrium. He had the Exynia. You know, it's funny. Make you a deal. You don't kill me, and I'll tell you something real interesting about him.
I won't kill you, sure. Tell me.
Your friends too.
Oh, I've only met these people like twice. They are not my friends.
Oh.
Okay, that one's my friend.
Your squad mates. How about that?
Fine. None of us will kill you.
He tried to hide it. But, you know, I'm good with I'm just not a scientist. I like to dabble in reconstruction of symbols. And he had an old Spectre badge on his left arm plate that he tried to scrape out, but I was able to pull it out. Once again, you Spectres are fucking up the universe.
Old ones, maybe. I don't know if you've heard we're a new breed under new management. Who's going to be so excited to meet you? So
You
let's
sure you
get
don't want
going.
us
How
to
about
kill
that?
you now?
It would probably be better if we killed you, if we're going to be honest. But if not, we can take you back to the boss lady.
But we
I'll take my
promised. And be like very
take my
sarcastic.
chances.
Oh, you're going to regret that.
All right. Yeah, Tatum will just like kind of elbow him in the head to knock him out, and then just start dragging him out.
Alright, he's out.
One hand in the
Yeah.
pocket still.
Mm-hmm.
Rilla's been like packed box of like these samples, just like getting things together, like listening to everything, but just like they got
All right. So y'all call in the ship. The ship comes and docks. It is not.
Okay.
It is not. And so they come in. They see that you have a wealth of prisoners. He's like, huh. Jebediah meets y'all back in at the docks. I was like, well, wasn't expecting prisoners.
Oh,
I got
That
Yeah.
armor with the missile launcher, that's fine.
whatever you claim, Spectre, it's yours.
These guys that are not restrained, they were nice enough to not kill us. So if we could be a little bit easier on them, this one that's knocked out, I think the boss lady will want to see. So, do your worst.
I have no authority over what she decides to do or what with any of these prisoners. And
Oh, I just mean
because
well in your hands.
oh well. Y'all look like you haven't eaten for days.
I could eat.
Not you.
Silly
How
too.
old are you? You are
How many? 100. I know. 189. I know.
A prodigy, really.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I like you.
so you guys get these guys situated. The captain will feed the prisoners. Fucking Dax is laid up in a brig with 24/7 surveillance. And you guys make the 2-day trip back. Blair, I'll give you one more chance.
Okay.
Note that you now have a DV 30 to beat. She's learned your tricks.
Put all
And
you
remember,
have
you
luck.
have
Put all the luck into it. All of it.
I
Every
do
single
have
one.
luck. I
It's the end
do
of the
have
session.
luck. Wait, how do I do that? How do I 3? I have 3.
What's your luck stat?
3.
Okay, so then just
I mean,
add 3 to whatever you
Yeah.
roll.
at 3, you got
Cool.
the roll.
Yeah.
Damn, it was so close. So you go to do it.
No.
And you were getting through there, and then all of a sudden, a wicked ass shock comes to your system, even stronger. You take 2d6 worth of damage.
Am I rolling that?
I'll just roll it. Let's see.
I'm sure the shields catch that.
Yeah, it catches
Yeah,
the
it
shield.
catches it. So your shields flicker, and this time, Athena materializes. She's not as smiling as she was, and she's in more of a old gladiatorial armor set with a bow. And she's like, "That's your last warning. Next time I'm gonna hit exactly where your neuro implants are, and I will fry your cortex. Please stay out of our systems. And I might not let your boss know what you've been up to."
I'm just gonna stand up, kind of brush off or whatever, repose English, get cool again, and just be like, it's my last time on the ship anyway. Just walk out and just fuss with guns until we get back. And probably is going to be the first one off the ship, ready to be back in solo mode.
Satine would also call Artemis to her room, materialize, and then invite Artemis to play VR games.
Oh,
Open up a connection so they can play VR together.
Yes, I will.
Okay. She would probably notice Nothing sinister. She'd probably notice an algorithm tracking her like thought-making processes of what she's doing.
We're gonna have a roll off here, and I'm gonna have to boost somebody's tech stats to see
It's
if you.
not harmful.
It's not
not
harmful,
getting
but
up either.
you're also trying to figure out the algorithm on how they made her. So it's gonna be electronic security versus electronic security.
Alrighty, I'm dumping my luck into this. My whole 2 luck. So it's going to be 2 plus that, so 36. To be, it wasn't even that nefarious to see like who made her. It was just to be like, what's going to be the best strat for this game? But I kind of like this idea now too. So let's go.
Okay, well she doesn't know that because she's a new AI, so she's going to try to protect herself. So yeah, you get your stats.
Cool. And start being like super chummy and cool with Artemis.
And she kind of lets down her walls, and she's like, "Oh, this is actually pretty fun. You're really good at these. What
Thanks.
are these games? Like war games?"
Yeah, actually, they're tactical simulators of battles throughout history and throughout species.
Oh, this is
Oh,
fascinating.
and a list of other games that she names off that are like the popular like Overwatches and Dotas of the day.
Okay. She's like, "Cool, I like these." But you start noticing like some of the power is flickering because she's starting to take all of her processes to understand the game. And you hear a comms over the captives like, "Artemis, is everything okay?" And she's like, "I gotta go. But this was fun.
Anytime, just let me
Maybe
know.
next time you're on the ship, definitely."
Cool.
And she dematerializes as the lights kind of come back up. Anything else?
Nope. Just put that like data in like another data pad, put it to the side. Continue
Okay.
playing. Ready
You
Player
act-
One.
Okay. So we get back to the Citadel as you guys start lining. The prisoners start lining up to come out first. And so all your prisoners start coming out. And as all the way until the Solarian scientist, who is kind of still, though you hit him, who's got a hold of him?
I can.
Of us? Yeah.
Who has a Solarian? Like, who's holding him? Like, who's
I'll do it.
escorting? You got him?
Yep.
Okay. So you guys will be the last ones coming out. As you guys are out, all of a sudden a hail of gunfire lets out, and all the other prisoners drop.
Oof.
Uh,
Who? Yeah, sorry.
I punched the
As you
guy in the
see,
head, this fucking Solarian. I'm like, I know this is your fault.
nope.
This
As
is
you
on the
see,
Citadel though?
as you see, waiting at the end of that barrage was a very large Krogan and a very large Turian, with Eliza holding her own pistol. You seem to have a hard. What I wanted everyone dealt with. Why are they prisoners? Wow.
This one has some more information that I think they're not quite letting go of and need a little more of a specialized push that I think you and your friends know how to do. Those guys were nice enough to step out of our way and help us after they had been malnourished and maltreated and basically used as experiments. So, we thought it would be nice to not murder them. But
So you decide to bring him back to one of the most top secret bases on the Citadel with some of the Mahayat for what? What life would they have had? knowing this.
Go to jail, prison.
No, we don't do that. That's not what the specters do. You know this. She looks and nods over to the Krogan, and he grabs the Solarian by the scalp of his neck, and he undoes his thing, his face mask, and you see a very scarred Krogan, and he's like, I've been waiting for hundreds of years to get my hands on people like you. This is going to be a really good day at work. As you start seeing biotics flare out of his hands, as they start dragging him away.
You're welcome.
We keep our promises here, like in a very kind of muttered way.
Rillo takes a step back after that because kind of get an idea of part of the reason why he's mad at a Solarian. So he takes a little step back, just like, all right.
The Turian stays behind and starts directing people to pick up the bodies.
We don't know their name, right?
Nah, you never had any time to know. The Turian?
Yeah, yeah.
No, you do not. And he remains in his full blacked out armor. So,
Hey, question.
you talking to the Turian?
Uh-huh.
You hear a mechanical voice because he's got a voice just what is it?
The only
Just changing.
real rogue Turian Spectre I know of is dead, and the only other Turian Spectre I knew of is also dead. Can you think of one that went rogue?
You see him kind of tilt his head as he goes through, and he's like, "There is one more, but the boss should probably tell you." Hey,
Opa.
excuse me, I got a mess to clean up. Thanks, by the way.
They weren't bad people.
That's the part about this job sometimes. And you hear him calm. You hear him. He's like, "Send him to the incinerator. No evidence." And with that, we will. Well, nope. We got one more scene. You get called into the office, Taylor. It's
No,
been a couple. It's been a
too
couple.
scary.
It's been a couple hours. Everybody's kind of been debriefs going on, and you see her looking at a data pad. Her office is very military iron, like metal floors, soundproofing everywhere. And you just see her look at her data pad, and
Oh, I
she looks.
also immediately, I've already sent her everything that I collected.
Yeah,
I was too scared not to.
and she's reading over your notes. She's like, "It seems like you and your squad." She hasn't. She's looking at the notes, not at you. Handle
I'm
business
also
quite
avoiding
well.
looking at her. Mhm.
This says, "Well, Sin, how'd you think you guys did?" This time she puts it down and she looks directly at you. What
Well,
would be your assessment of your colleagues?
I think that everyone did exemplary. From stealth to tech to combat, I think all of us made it out without a single scratch and with very little issue. I think we were diplomatic. I think
Yes.
we were tough when we needed to be.
Yes. Real quick, can you explain why one of your techies was trying to hack into my ship? And she brings up
Did I get that info? Did Artemis send me all of that?
you got the first set. You
Okay.
didn't get the second one. And why was her second attempt out of your report? As she pulls up camera loops of Willow sneaking into the engineering room.
Well, it seems that Artemis must have left that out of the report she sent me. I did not realize that it happened a second time.
Well, I usually would come down like a Krogan hammer on this. Her gumption has impressed me.
I
And
think her knowledge
Artemis
will only help us more.
likes her.
A challenge.
It's a challenge.
I understand.
It's a dangerous challenge because I really do think Artemis will kill her next time. At least that's how we have her programmed.
Well, then I think someone should tell Rillo that she may be on that ship again. And
Actually, you will be on that ship again. All of you will, because we have it on good knowledge here in about, I would say in about 6 months, that the terminus system, the Omega relays will be open shortly. In reading this report and seeing what this equilibrium is trying to do, and from what we're hearing from our spies that got caught on the other side, it seems like they're really trying to amass a force that we need to eliminate. But also something interesting came across while searching for these people. I think you might find interesting. An old friend of yours. Somebody who did a very heinous thing. And she pushes over a data pad, and your old friend Camus is there.
he's a
Where
part
did I
of
put?
this equilibrium.
No, actually, he's been a big fucking thorn in their side.
Oh, that sounds about right for him.
Yes. Y'all had an interesting history, didn't you? Back in the war? Sounds like him and his.
Telephone.
Well, from what I heard, he killed his commanding officer, took over the ship, booted most of you off the ship, and ran for the Omega relays, Omega system. Am I incorrect in that?
That's the official report, yes.
Now, see, my superiors, when I mean my superiors, the council, mostly the Turians, would like him to be brought to justice. This equilibrium's a little bit of a bigger threat. So, I want you to hunt him down, have a conversation with him. Now, of course, that means you might have to eliminate anybody who gets in your way, but he's talented. It is. What were they, by the way? The CFO in him. Did you know? Girlfriend, wife, lover.
All of the above. Sometimes none, sometimes more.
Uh,
Very close. I will say that.
uh. But yes, I think I will be sending you and your crew to go recover both a asset because they have a ship, and from what I'm hearing, they got the SR1 Normandy engine drive up and running, which is why you will be using the Omaha.
Just to clarify, I understand the council's looking for some sort of retribution. Are we going after him for that or for a temporary ally? What is the nature of this? It seems like they may have more knowledge on this equilibrium than we do, and what?
If you can't talk them into being an ally, then yes, we're going in there for retribution. If you can talk them into being an ally, maybe there might be a pardon for him and his crew. Maybe. If not, eliminate them. By any means necessary after you get the information. Now, I can understand if you're too close, because y'all go way back. And she pulls up your service record. Y'all graduated from the same boot camp, served in the same fighting unit. So I can understand if you don't want to go after a friend. I'm sure one of your other teammates and with another crew member could definitely handle it.
If there is one thing that Camus responds to, and it's family, friends, those sort of things. I feel like coming in as a stranger may not be the best option for any sort of cooperation with him.
You see a wicked
He's a hard
smile
ass, but a little soft.
You see a wicked smile come across. He's like, and it's just a slight one, but she's like, good. So you accept?
Yes. That's this equilibrium seems to not be good. And if this is a step to stop that. After listening to the crazy things that guy was spouting, I can only imagine what those closer to the source have to say.
That reminds me. My bodyguard said you had a question about a rogue specter.
He may be the contact.
We're hunting him. Hopefully we can find him before he goes. Even my files are having a hard time. Even with my clearance, I have a hard time finding anything really about him. But he went rogue about 20 years ago. Council kept it really hush-hush. What I can tell you is that his original name was Roland Xavier RX.
Well,
And I suspect he went rogue because an old friend of mine, David Anderson, and Saren had a falling out. And his family got caught up into that mission, got caught up in the explosion. So he has a real bone to pick with everyone. And outside of this equilibrium, he is the most dangerous person out there. But we will handle that. I got another team on him.
Glad we were able to find the lead.
Also, one more thing.
Mhm.
I don't care that you take prisoners. I care that you brought them here.
I didn't think the super stealthy ship could make a detour anywhere else.
There's plenty of planets that you could have dropped them off on that aren't inhabited. Leave them with a beacon. Leave them with enough food to survive.
Good to know.
Because
Few usually choose to be prisoners, so I haven't had to deal with it much.
well, usually they're all dead by the time most specters get to that point.
Usually.
So I'm sorry that I had to do that, but I had to make a point for everyone. Let's try not to make it a habit, shall we?
Taking prisoners or that.
Bringing prisoners back here,
Gotcha. Makes a
unless
little...
they're high value like him, which he'll be dead in probably 15 more minutes.
That is not a loss.
He was a piece of work. Good job, by the way. You stopped a really dangerous plot. You did good. The whole team did. And I'm adding one more. You'll have a Quarian with you. He passed all his Spectre training. And, well, when Talizor vouches for him, it's kind of hard to say no. So, he'll be under your command as well. All right. Dismiss. And she waves as she picks up and keeps going through the notes.
Quickly gets the fuck out of there, but tries to look as calm about it as possible.
And with that, we will end the night. Audience, who's ever left?
We're gonna die.
These are the bad guys or
Die.
good guys. Y'all have met my Amanda Wallers of the Mass Effect universe.
Just fucking terrifying.
And I appreciate everybody playing. We'll be back here in 2 weeks. I don't know if we'll be back in Omega, or we could be doing another chase. Who knows? We have characters.
Yeah.
We have storylines. Maybe somehow we'll go all the way back to our Cyberpunk game because we still have a Borg sitting there and he's murked.
And I have Mantis arms.
I forgot about that one.
Anyway, I appreciate you guys. Sorry for going a little bit long, but it was, one shot.
Dick.
Wanted to get knocked out. Hope my players have fun. Hope you all out there had fun watching this.
Would we have to face off with them? Are we gonna have to do that really awkward Spider-Man meme and talk to each other and stuff?
No, I don't think so. I gave you guys a way not to go into full combat. That was the whole point of that conversation. You have one really easily corruptible person. You throw tech at them, they might join Canvas's group.
That's true.
Probably take a little more tech, but not much more.
So, either you find anybody we want to raid, or
I can't do that. I don't think. I think only David can do that. Maybe.
Okay.
Well, can mods do it? Hold on. I'm gonna try. Cave Keycard is up, so we can go over there. That's the only one I've got on my list. Let me see if I can do this. I have no idea. How do I raid? Where is it at? Where's the thing? I don't know.
What's the button?
There's a raid button somewhere in here. I just don't know where it is.
I can never find out when I'm streaming either.
Whatever. What if I just type /raid? Will that do it? I don't think it does. Okay,
Sometimes.
well,
All right. Well,
I don't know how to do it, so we out of here. We're gone. Come back.
Everyone just click over to
Alright.
KB card and say hey.
yeah. Go to
Yeah, just go over there
KG.
and say hey.
Y'all have a good night. Thank you for sticking around. I don't know. David's bit play well. I usually say
Yeah.
all rolls be crid.
Let
Anyway,
may
this
all
is
your rolls be crits.
crids. Let's get out of here. Bye.
Bye.